inanimate athair, agus an bhéig, agus an spirit knave. Amen.
I have been horrible through this campaign. Like, I have not been kind. Orchid New Leaf.
Hi, I'm Quenn. I'm just a little gnome.
You stay ready, you don't got to get ready.
I'm still here. Is anyone going to help me? Hello and welcome to a very special one-shot episode to kick off this year's Pride of the Day show. We welcome you all to Dungeons and Drag Beans. I am your trauma-inducing dungeon master from Wanderlustdnd, and with me tonight, for the very first time, is the House of Goofy, I believe it is. Please say hello, queens.
Hello.
Before we dive into tonight's very special one-shot, I'd like to introduce you all to our amazing guests. We have Unalive.
Hi.
We have May.
Hello.
We have Orchid.
Hello.
And Amy as well. You can find their social media handles down in the description below, as well as a complete list of all the upcoming Pride events that will be happening in Waterford City. Be sure to give this video a like and comment your favorite moment of tonight. Now, we are absolutely delighted to have you all here at Wanderlustdnd. For almost all of you, I believe, the very first time you're playing D&D. Tonight's... Yes. So I'm very, very excited. We'll let the obsession begin, let's be honest. Tonight's tale is one of exploration, trickery, and maybe even some vengeance. Our four heroes find themselves traveling along the high road, leaving the cliffside city of Stormcliff. They're winding their way down to the portside village of Saltmarsh. Despite being recently enough new companions, each of you have your own reasons for leaving the bustling streets of the city and taking to the open wild road of the Quarian territory. One of these many reasons is actually because there's a notice in Orchid's pack, one that conveniently was ripped off a notice board, which states that beware the high road to Saltmarsh. Orcs and goblins are on the rise. It is a beautiful, crisp spring day. A scattering of clouds in the sky above you and a strong smell of brine and salt that is carried over the ocean towards you all. You've been traveling for about 2 days, a bit weather-beaten, and braving the evenings by a roaring fire and thawing out with the morning dew. So, let's introduce our characters. Unalive, would you like to describe what we see?
Okay. So when you see Unalive, you're going to see someone tall, even for a human, always dressed in black with their signature white face paint. Come rain or come shine, the white face paint will be on. And even though they are a human, you can still feel a certain intense energy radiating from Unalive when you walk past. Someone you'll always take notice of.
Very good. Very good. May, would you like to describe your character?
Oh, my character is a little gnome. I'm only 3 feet high, but I weigh 50 pounds, so, you know, I pack a punch. I always have bright red hair, I have orange skin, and then a little red turtleneck to match. And that's me.
Beautiful. Gaylord.
I am a dragonborn bird, standing at 7 feet tall and quite intimidating, 250 pounds, with my lovely blue scaly skin.
Very good. And last but not least, Orchid.
My character is a wood elf druid. She's very tall, a little bit intimidating, but she's kind, you know? She's a nice person.
Very good. A nice smile.
That's it.
With the sun high in the sky, you all begin to climb further downward and into a ravine, a valley almost. To your left hand side is a sheer drop of a cliff straight into the ocean. And that's where this lovely smell of the ocean is rising above to meet you. To your right is just endless woodlands, which just span far beyond any of you can see. So you're kind of on this road going closer and closer to the village, with, nature all around you. Can I have perception checks from each of you?
Yes.
On your character sheets, pop over to the perception sides of things.
That's in that list of skills, right?
It'll be in your skills, exactly.
Which dice should we roll for this?
Do you have physical dice?
No.
No. Okay. So you can just click on the perception side, and it should just automatically roll it for you.
Oh, cool. Okay, sorry.
No, you're
Wait, where's the perception?
It will be in your skills. So if you're looking at your character sheet right at the top, over on the kind of left-hand side, you'll see a very small box with just a list of a bunch of different skills. So you'll see nature, athletics, things like that. Pop all the way down to perception, and you can click on that one.
Okay, yes.
Brilliant. Perfect.
It's not looking good for me.
So, alright, so Quenn and Unalive, both of you are beautifully distracted by a tussle of birds that come out from the woods. It is a stunning sight where you're currently at, and you get lost at getting, looking at the birds, but then also looking at the ocean. It is just gorgeous. For Orchid and Gaylord, you're not so distracted by the sounds of birds and the ocean. Instead, you begin to hear thundering hooves moving towards you up along the road. What would you all like to do?
Well, I'm distracted. I'm looking at my birds.
Yeah,
so
no, so up to you two, I guess. We're chilling.
I'm enjoying the sea and the birds.
Are the hooves coming from the woods or from further up the road?
They seem to be coming up further from the road, like as if they're coming from Saltmarsh, the town. And I'd say at this point, between the two of you looking at each other, you then see a single chestnut mare galloping towards you. You can actually see straps of what would have usually connected her to a wagon kind of cut and running, like kind of just flapping in the wind as she is just barreling her way towards you. I need dexterity saving throws from all of you. But those who are distracted need to roll a disadvantage.
Oh god.
Okay.
Does anyone have speak with
I do
animals?
have animal friendship. I have animal friendship, so we might be able to do something there. Dexterity roll, you said, though, yeah.
A dexterity save. So if you go to the main 5 stats, you'll see strength, dexterity, things like and intelligence, constitution, and charisma. Click on the dexterity save. Yeah, perfect. I see 3 of them there.
Okay. Right.
Am I clicking on that too?
Yep, all of you are. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. So, are we regretting that 8 in dex, Gaylord?
Maybe a little bit.
All right. So I see a 3. I see Orchid. There was everyone.
Oh god,
It
it's
wasn't
bad. I
Wasn't
can't
great, girls.
tell.
I think we're getting trampled
We're not
by
a very
this horse.
dexterous front.
Oh,
That's okay. That's okay.
Aaron's mom's coming to get us.
What I'll say is, at this moment in time, none of you are reacting fast enough to this horse rushing towards you. And I'm going to say that being distracted, I feel like you two are a little bit further behind because you got distracted by what's going on. So, Gaylord and Orchid up at the front, You see this horse, and it kind of pushes past you, and Unalive and I do apologize. The names are slightly different on my side, so I'm trying to get everybody's name. Quenn, yes. You both get kind of knocked to the side with this horse.
Oh God. Okay. Okay.
You both are going to take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
God. Right. Okay. Okay. Are you gonna do that to us?
So you can remove 1 hit point from your hit points in your character sheets.
Damn. Okay. Right. It's already getting real. I'm already dead on the floor. Like.
I will say,
Got knocked on your ass.
Orchid, you were saying that there was a spell that you might want to try while this horse is barreling past your party.
Yeah, it might be too little too late, but I do have a skill called Animal Friendship that I don't know if it really applies here, but...
Okay, read the skill to me.
Oof, I don't know. These lashes, I don't know if I can read that well. Give me 1 second.
These lashes.
So it says, the spell lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range. It must see and hear you. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration. If you or one of your companions harms the target, the spell ends.
Okay. This...
She probably can't hear me at this point, but she's on point.
So, would you like to cast... You can cast the spell if you wish.
What do we think, guys?
Maybe we could use it to ride into town.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Where? I'll give it a go.
Give it a go?
I'll try it.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so you cast this spell as the horse runs past you. The horse rolled very, very low, so immediately begins to slow in their pace down to a trot, down to a walk, and kind of turns a little bit towards you while Unalive and Quenn are trying to get up from being knocked over. The horse kind of looks to you. What I will say, Orchid, with your intense connection with nature, this horse is terrified. And though regards you all with, okay, you might not hurt me, is looking like they want to run again. But they, at the moment, are focused on you. What would you like to say to it? Or do to it?
Oh no.
Sorry, my internet completely disappeared there.
Yeah.
The horse is scared of me. That's
I'm
how
so
far I
sorry.
go.
Oh gosh, did it drop for everyone? Sorry about that.
Sorry. Yeah, it drops.
You're
Sorry.
totally fine, you're totally fine. Horse just looks very scared. Looks like they want to bolt again, but is currently focused in on you at the moment. So what would you like to say or do?
I don't think I have any picks in my roster. Let me just check my items. There might be something in there. Oh gosh, sorry, I should have checked this before we started.
Okay. We can also say, I mean, you would have a full pack of from traveling and everything, so you can say for the sake of this that there might be something that you have in your pack that you'd like to use, or you can just try to just go up to it as well. It's up to you.
I think I will go up to it with a morsel of food, if I have it.
Yes, I'd say you do. I'd say you pull a really nice, juicy-looking apple out of your bag. And the horse kind of regards it. With the spell still working, it does regard you as a friend. And as you near and get closer and possibly feed the horse this apple, you do notice that there is actually goblin arrows stuck into some of the leather that was connecting it to a cart.
Jesus.
So does that mean that they were only passing through a salt marsh?
Was that to me or your party?
To you.
What was your question, sorry?
Does that mean that they were only passing through salt marsh, that they weren't coming from there?
You don't know?
We don't know.
It could mean that there's trouble up ahead. You know, a few goblins.
But we already know to be aware of orcs and goblins in Saltmarsh, and that's where they were coming from. And if there was arrows attached to it, then does that not mean that they got attacked? from what's up
I
ahead.
would say, I don't know. I would say we should just be wary moving forward. I don't think there's anything on my sleeve for this. Can we try and remove them from the horse, or can we get a closer look and see if the horse is really injured, or if it's just in the leather of the harnesses, maybe?
Definitely, yeah. I'd say checking the horse over. There's no roll for it in that regard. It doesn't actually look like the horse has been hurt. It looks like the leather was cut loose on purpose, possibly to leave the cart behind, and then the horse got scared and ran. That's kind of what you're getting. But the horse doesn't actually look injured at this point.
Okay.
So they were
Can
probably
I yoink?
trying to steal the cart.
You're going to take the arrows?
I want to take the arrows. I have a crossbow.
Definitely take the arrows. You got 3 goblin arrows. They are
Okay,
very poorly made.
Oh, well.
They're a bit wonky, too.
We'll take them anyway.
You don't know if they're going to actually go the right way.
Listen, it could come in handy in a fix.
You never know.
Perfect.
Could I then use my sickle maybe just to cut the horse loose from the leather, and then it can just be chill and won't trust us more.
And roll your sickle damage. So you don't have to roll to hit, just roll your sickle damage, which I think is a d4. That'll be located in your weapons.
Oh, I can just roll the d4, is it?
Exactly, yeah. Perfect. So 2 damage. I'd say it takes you maybe just about 2 or 3 minutes as you're kind of cutting through all the leather, and you free the horse from kind of, you know all the bits and pieces, like the wooden pieces and the chain pieces that connect it to a cart. You are able to cut those away and free the horse completely. And you get this sense, this warmth from the horse that she's very grateful that you've just freed her.
Love it.
Work.
Good deeds. Right off the bat.
Will we name her? We should give her a name.
Well, you know her. That's your friend, girl.
Yeah,
Yep.
you've befriended her.
I'm gonna call the horse Blossom. It just feels pretty.
Yes,
Cute.
Miss Blossom. Off on her
Watch her die
travels.
horrifically in 10 minutes. Watch me be
Oh my.
heartbroken.
Blossom
Blossom the
kind of
horse.
trots a bit in place and next to you.
Yes.
My sis.
I'd say at that point then, as the thunderous hooves have settled down and you are back to the calmness of nature around you, that nature is short-lived as all of you begin to hear growls and cackles, along with terrified screams in the distance coming from over the hill where Saltmarsh is.
Do we want to go towards Saltmarsh, like on the road, or do we want to go through the woods?
I was gonna suggest we go through the woods.
Yeah,
but it's very
because
dark in there, so if
there's
we're
a
gonna
lot
do
of
that,
space.
choose.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have a torch.
I have a light spell.
Okay.
Diva. Okay.
What I might do instead, though, is I might use Produce Flame,
Okay.
because then I can throw it at somebody if I need to. Because I don't trust these woods. They're looking a little shady to me.
Multitasking. I love it.
You stay
Yeah.
ready, you don't got to get ready.
Exactly.
Listen, this is it.
I will say,
I have
just-
Blossom to think about now as well, you know?
Exactly. Blossom is there to follow you around.
You know?
I will say it is daytime, so at the moment you can see through the woods. No
Oh,
problem.
work.
Okay, perfect. Never mind.
So it's you're totally fine there, which is a bit odd. All
So-
of you take a moment to think. Goblins and orcs don't usually attack during the day.
Okay.
Built different.
This is true. This is true. Okay.
So we're going through the
Back the
woods.
flame
So I
anyway, I'm just
wonder-
gonna be ready.
I wonder if there's some sort of shelter then that's maybe they think it's nighttime.
Ooh, a spell. Someone put a spell on it. Ooh.
Well, listen, I'm down to approach from the forest.
Okay.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, yes.
And we're going.
Okay.
Are you kind of going sneakily, or are we just kind of walking through the woods? How are we going about this?
We're
think we're
sneaky because we
sneaky.
can
We're
hear
sneaky.
noises.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
hear
we're not
noises.
sneaky.
And we're sneaky. We do still have a horse with us, though, so, like, stealth maybe.
Oh yes, and Blossom will be
No,
rolling.
we'll be as quiet as we can.
So
Oh god. Okay.
I need stealth checks from all of you. No advantage or disadvantage, just straight rolls, and Blossom will also roll as well.
Word.
Wait, where is
Ooh.
that again?
Oh,
Gaylord
21.
Gaylord
I'm
just
so
vanishes.
confused.
I'm so stealthy.
So, May, that's going to be in your skills again. So towards the
Okay.
bottom will be stealth. And you just click on that
Oh, I would say
ability.
decently
and it roll.
stealthy. 18.
Ooh,
18.
decent.
Is that 2
I can't
natural
do
20s,
this.
Gaylord? Wow.
Yeah,
I,
actually,
th- I
two
think I
natural
think we
20s.
deserve something real good for that one now.
I would say.
How do I know what I roll?
If you go back to the left hand or the right hand column up to the top where it says chat, you'll see what you rolled on the side there. So it
Do
should
I?
be
What's a blossom
up
down?
towards the top.
So
The
see all
little
the
speech
icons up there
bubbles.
on the top right, and it's the 2 chat bubbles
Like little
on
chat
the left hand
bubbles,
side
yeah.
there.
Wait, am I in?
It's in roll
Never
20.
mind. Okay, go on.
You're in
Okay.
Roll20, not Discord.
Yeah.
Do you have it?
No.
It's just so. Do you see up at the top? There's the icon has like the journal, the art palette, the library.
Yes.
Do you see that? Yeah. So click
Yeah.
on the 2 chat bubbles, and then you'll see it there. You just have to scroll to the bottom.
Oh yeah. Okay.
There you go.
That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Got
So
it.
you're
Yeah.
right there. You
And
know
rolled,
you did
what-
bad as well. You did bad
you
too.
rolled 8.
Yeah.
We're once again the boogers.
That's all right. So can I also have a marching order? So who is going first, second, third, and fourth?
Well, I'm the
I think
smallest, so I'm.
Stealthiest should go first. I don't think Quenn should go first because she was the lowest roll.
But also, I'm the smallest. I have the shortest legs.
Yeah, but you're going to be loud because you did not do stuff early.
We put Quenn on the horse going forward.
Oh, mercy.
Well,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
funny.
There we
True.
go.
It's funny you say that because the horse rolled the same as Quenn. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
Do not
makes sense.
hurt the horse. The horse will fall out of love with us if you hurt this horse. Be careful with this.
Okay. Sorry.
So with a natural 20, 2 low rolls, another high roll, and then the horse's low roll, I'd say you're not as stealthy going through the woods as you were hoping. I'd say Gaylord and Orchid, Gaylord just vanishes into the woods, phases into the trees. You all lose sight. Orchid, you're staying pretty close to the horse. You are silent each step. You know the woods. You know how to navigate. The horse does not. The horse is quite loud.
I'll teach her. It's okay. I'll teach her.
through the woods. And then Unalive, as you're walking, you're distracted by some of the trying to get the horse in between the trees, and the horse actually pulls a branch and then whoosh, smacks you in the face as you're walking.
Oh my god, my makeup. No.
It's unharmed. It's untouched.
Okay, God.
That's my girl Blossom. I knew I
And
could trust.
as Unalive kind of steps backward, Quenn, you get stepped on. Your foot gets stepped on.
Typical.
Both of you kind of squeal.
Well, yeah, like
On the
typical.
horse and your foot still got stepped on, girl. That's how dodgy you are.
Wow. Okay. Rude. Anyway.
So, unfortunately, going through the woods wasn't as stealthy as we had hoped.
No.
And as you are approaching, come from the side of the valley that is in front of the town, this kind of deep ravine, all of you do notice that there is an upturned cart right off the side of the road. The city has closed its gates, and there seem to be guards on the guard towers. And in and amongst all of the chaos happening outside, there are you see 2 orcs. You at the moment see a few goblins and a very large wolf.
Jesus.
Damn.
And that's when,
Hmm.
with the lowest, Unalive. You see all this happening around you, and you in front of you, and you see your party members gearing up, ready to possibly engage with what's going on, and something breathes next to you.
Oh
you
my god.
turn.
Okay.
And you come face to face with a snarling wolf with a goblin on their back.
Okay.
I need
Okay.
everyone to roll initiative, please.
Okay.
And okay, so Gaylord, you got 11.
Is that
Unalive,
10?
18.
Wait, where's that again?
Oh,
Nope,
that's
11
pretty well for
has
once.
the -1, so
Oh, okay.
Initiative is going to be up by your AC and your speed, May.
Oh God, why can't I?
I'm also not. I'm having a hard time.
So it's towards the top. It's there beside inspiration and
Oh, I
which
have
is
it,
the
I have
bonus
it, I have it.
your armor class.
Wait,
Wait.
no, I don't have it.
It's right in the middle, near
It's
the
kind
top.
Of, yeah, it's kind of in
Initiative?
there.
Okay.
Are there any questions about combat before we jump in?
I'm
I think
lost.
I'm all good for
but,
now anyway.
I mean, I think I'll
I'm
just
sure
go
I'll
with
have
it.
something in the middle.
It'll be fine.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Oh, crazy. Oh God.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay. Can everybody see the map okay?
Yeah, I can see it here.
Perfect. Okay. So just to go over what you're kind of seeing is there is a wolf currently right next to Unalive. I'll move it over here because it's right there. Wolf seems to have snuck up behind all of you. There's a wolf currently snapping its jowls at two townsfolk that are kind of, oh, kitty. Sorry.
Oh, pickle. This is serious business. There's wolves here.
It's combat. There's a wolf.
Say that for the tavern, okay?
This is fabulous. There's a wolf and a goblin currently standing over two individuals that look like they're huddled by the cart, and then there are two orcs that are like by the door and kind of trying to break down some of the walls. So you can see here these are the enemies, enemy, and then you have two guards up here.
Okay. And there's a goblin on top of the wolf that's after sneaking up on me.
Yes, so I do apologize. This one should actually probably be over here. I just can't stick them on top of each other. So just
No,
imagine
it's all
there's a
good.
goblin on top of the
Yeah, no, of course.
So okay, so with that all set to go, it is the wolf's turn first.
Okay, right.
So first wolf there is going to snap at you Unalive with a 11 to hit. Does that hit your AC, which will be on the top part of your character sheet?
Okay, so what do I do with that? So I've 13 armor class.
You have a 13 armor class, so that doesn't
Yes.
hit. My 11 doesn't hit. So in that
Hey.
case, in that regard, in kind of a storytelling way, the wolf snatches out at you and grazes by your armor, but doesn't actually find purchase in its bite. So that is that wolf's go. This wolf here is going to attack one of the townsfolk for a 10, which hits.
Oh.
You hear a yelp, or not a yelp. You do actually. You hear what sounds to be kind of an elderly woman cry out as the wolf jowls snap down on her arm and begin to kind of shake it a bit. So those are the two wolves go. It now comes to Unalive. So you have the action, the bonus action, or the movement. However, do remember there is an enemy right next to you. So if you try to run away, they get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, no problem. Right, I have a spell called Sacred Flame, which involves a flame-like radiance descends upon a creature that you see within range.
Yes.
I'm wondering if I descend that down upon the wolf, and that I succeed. Could that potentially damage both the goblin and the wolf?
You know what? Why don't we both have them roll 2 saves? So,
Okay.
what is your... Ooh, we actually didn't look at this for your character sheets. I'm about to reveal your character sheets to everyone now, unless I'll try to direct you to it. If you go to your spells tab, can you find anything that says your spell save DC? Should be towards the top. And it'll be like...
Spell save.
DC.
Yeah, so it says 13.
13, okay. So the wolf and the goblin both have to roll higher than a 13 on their wisdom saves.
Right,
All
let's
right.
fight. Give it to me.
Alright, we got the dice here. So we're going to do the wolf first.
Okay.
And you said it was a wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom and
That
13.
is a 7.
Hey.
Nice.
And the goblin. what was your save? 13?
13.
So they rolled a 14, but their wisdom is -1. So technically it does still save because it comes down to the number, the 13.
Okay.
But that's all right. You still do damage to the wolf. And we'll say for this, the goblin's a little blinded by being hit by the sacred flame. So what is the damage? I think it's a D8, I think, if I remember correctly.
So it says 1d8 radiant damage.
Yep, so you can roll a D8 if you have it. There's an option for it. Okay, so
Does that work?
1 point of damage to
It's
the
music.
wolf there.
I mean, I'll take it, but
Hey, it's still damage, so 1
I'll get that darn dog.
Lovely. Okay. So now you have cast your spell. I don't believe you have much for bonus actions as the class that you are. So is there anything else you'd like to do? You can shout orders at people. You can have a conversation with your party, but it has to just be like in the idea of 6 seconds. So it's up to you, or you can end your turn.
Okay, no problem. Would I be limited in moving to any area in this map in terms of my movement of 30?
Not necessarily. I mean, you can move 30 if you wish, but just remember, if you move away from an enemy that's right next to you, you could potentially get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, no problem. I think I'll leave it at that for now. Thank you.
Perfect. All right. It comes to Orchid.
Okay, can I confer with my party really quickly?
Of course.
I have two options. I have one spell called Poison Spray, which will damage enemies within 10 feet. So I could try and get both of them first. Or I have another ability or spell called Entangle, which will change the terrain for 20 feet around us and make it really hard for enemies to move on. So, what do we think is the best move here? I personally would vote for the Poison Spray.
Does the poison spray have an effect where it will basically affect them each round of combat?
I believe if they fail,
Let me tell you now.
they might be poisoned. I do believe.
You extend your hand towards the creature you can see within range and project a puff of noxious gas from your arm. The creature must succeed in a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage.
I think it is
So
just.
not that fierce,
I
really.
think it is just a once-off, being a cantrip. Yeah.
So,
But
I
with
wonder if
if you
maybe
change-
everyone at a disadvantage if they can't move that well.
Would that put us at a disadvantage for moving?
Does that as well?
It just says enemies in the description, but I do also have animal friendship and I can try that on the wolf as well, but it doesn't seem like I'll be able to calm her down. She seems pretty peeved at the moment.
Yes.
She has a whole person on her back.
I will say as well, just so you're aware, the wolf will make that save against animal friendship at advantage because you're technically an enemy to it.
Real. Okay, so
The high
I'm thinking then
yeah.
Poison Spray probably is the best move here for me. I have a
Give
sickle.
it
I
her,
could have a go out and get a sickle, but I don't think that's going to do much either.
And this is the fun and hard part of D&D. A lot of the times you need
6
to
seconds as well.
yeah, and you need to make these decisions as well. It's hard to. Obviously, you can talk amongst each other, but there is an element of you own these 6 seconds. So whatever
Okay.
you do,
I-
it affects everybody else.
So I can attack and then move, is that right?
So where you're currently located, you can attack with the poison spray, and you are still within 5 feet of the wolf. So technically, the wolf could get an attack of opportunity if you try to run from it.
Okay. I think my best move then is to use my Poison Spray spell.
Okay. So you said it was a Constitution save.
Anyway. Yes.
Perfect, and it was for the goblin
I'll try.
and the wolf. So I will roll for both.
Oh,
And your spell save is 12. Perfect. No. Wolf fails. Goblin fails.
Yeah.
Got them both?
Yep, got them both. So that is a
Word.
d12 of poison damage. Hopefully is in your... Perfect. Is an 8.
Sneeze.
Okay. So you... Orchid, what does it look like? Your unleashing of the poison spray.
It's like a green noxious gas that I just belch into them. It's really disgusting. Please look away and hurt your eyes. But it really gets them. Yeah, it goes right into their nostrils. It's disgusting. It's
Oh.
horrible.
And they gurgle up, and it's just almost like these pustules form on the goblin's face, and all of you watch
Yeah.
as the goblin slowly falls dead on the ground.
Hey!
You drop dead, sis.
The wolf
No
is...
offense, guys. I'm kind of carrying at the moment.
No, you kind of are, like...
You ate. You ate,
I
girl.
need
You
the rest
did.
of you to step it up a little bit.
No, honestly. Okay,
With
I'm
your
right.
struggling
6
for Blossom
seconds.
at this point.
Pep talk.
Yeah, thanks for that, guys.
I'd say with that, all of you get a point of inspiration. So with your points of inspiration, basically what this is a free d20 roll. So you can hold on to this for the rest of the game. And sometime tonight, if you fail a roll, you can take that, oh, I want to use my inspiration, and you can re-roll. So all of you
Okay,
get
perfect.
one of those right now for that little pep.
Can I ask
Thanks,
one quick
Orchid.
question? Could we use it as like an advantage as well? If we're rolling something, could we say I want to roll with advantage and use that d20?
In a way, it kind of is. That it's exactly
Right,
so
yeah.
but basically, instead of going, I'd want to roll advantage, and then you roll 2 dice, and they both are high. What's nice about inspiration is you roll, and if you fail, you can be like, I want to use my inspiration. You roll again. So it's
Okay.
yeah.
Fail safe, fail safe.
It's a failsafe. So you all have a point of inspiration that you can use. You don't have to use it in combat. You can use it in other situations as well. If you're trying to convince someone to do something, you can use it for those. So save your 1d20 there. Perfect. So pep talk over. Orchid, anything else? Or are you going to stay there?
So they're both gone. The wolf and
The wolf is very, very hurt, but still standing, barely, coughing and spluttering at the moment.
oh god, I'm more cruelty. I'm gonna stay where I am.
It's
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Um, I'd say sharing
Sorry.
your initiative is going to be Blossom. Blossom wasn't in the range, and I actually don't have a horse on the map, so I apologize. We're going to have to use Theater of the Mind for Blossom. But Blossom, I do know horses have a hoof attack, and seeing you attack the wolf is going to immediately turn around and buck the wolf. So that is...
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's a 16.
Oh,
my
wow,
girl,
combo.
that's my girl.
Blossom! She has
That's what we
blossomed,
do.
okay?
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of
Don't mess with us woodland creatures, okay?
Where are my d8s? There's your d8. Give her a d8. Oh my god, she rolled max damage. Okay, so...
I mean, what did
Alright.
you expect?
So, Blossom turns her rear towards the wolf, and just like two legs buck out and smash the wolf's skull. The wolf falls dead. to
Oh
the
god,
ground.
love her.
So, wolf and goblin here are both dead. Wonder if I can do a little...
Thank you.
See, can I change their color?
Unalive, could you just say last rites for them, just really quickly? It's like a quick little prayer.
Inanimate Ahar, August on Vague, August on Spirit Knave. Amen.
You're good.
Amen.
You're very welcome.
Mic drop.
Okay.
Love the bit of Grailga as well.
That's it, that's it. That's the only one to get out with, though, unfortunately.
Beautiful. Both of them are gone here, so I'm going to move the map up
Those
so you
little
can see the rest.
X's.
Lovely. Okay. Anything else, Orchid? It's a hell of a turn.
I would like to move closer to the enemies, but
Yeah.
still keep maybe like a 10-foot distance from them.
Perfect. Yep, so that's
If
20
that's
feet
possible,
there.
can I just move her?
Yeah, of course. You should be open.
Can I move her? Yes.
Yes.
Am I good there?
Yep, you're good there.
Word.
Perfect. So you are closer, and you can see a little bit more. It seems like the orcs have paid you no mind, but after hearing the wolf and the goblin go, the other wolf is kind of turned towards you now, seeing you as a potential threat. Okay.
As she should, honestly.
Yeah, as she should. Okay, anything else? I believe that's kind of all of your...
That's my turn, right? Yeah.
that is
Yeah,
your
yeah.
turn. Perfect, okay. It comes to Quenn.
I really don't know what I'm doing.
That's okay.
Okay, so I would assume we need to do something about this other wolf that we're after grabbing the attention of.
Mm-hmm.
Please. Yeah.
Not really sure what I can do. I don't have any spells, I don't think.
You don't, but
No.
what I would recommend with the barbarian is I want you to rage.
Okay. Okay.
So if you want to rage as a bonus, that's your bonus action. Then you
Yes.
can take a melee attack if you wish. So basically,
I think-
in this way, you could run up to the wolf,
Mhm.
rage, and take an attack.
Okay. I mean, let's go for it.
Okay?
Okay, so what do I do?
That's okay.
Get angry.
Yeah, get angry. What? Describe to me what your anger is like.
The wolf turned around and just looked at me. Like, why did it do that? Don't do that. I'm peed off. Don't look at me like that.
Real.
You looking at me funny.
Yeah.
But it's because you're orange as well.
Hey now. Let's not bring that into it.
Wolf was given eyes. That's what the wolf was doing.
Yeah. Not good eyes.
Yeah, not good eyes. Can you all see my measuring?
Yes.
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 Hmm?
So you can move 25 feet, Quenn, which means you can get
Mhm.
right up to the wolf.
Okay. Can I do that now?
You can indeed.
Plonk.
Plonk. So, I believe you have a great axe as a weapon. Just have a look. Right in the center. Oh, sorry, you have a long sword. So, with your long
Yes.
sword, you can take a one-handed attack or a two-handed. I would recommend, I'm not trying to metagame, don't come for me in the comments, two-handed.
Well, I'm raging right now, so
are.
yes, I'm using my two hands. Hello.
Exactly.
So do I click my longsword?
You can
Or
click
do
your
I click my rage?
Click your longsword and click the
Mhm.
second one because that's the two-handed one. So you used to see longsword and longsword 2. Click your second longsword.
Longsword. Wait, where's
It'll be right in the
longsword
center.
2? Okay. Am I clicking the... Yeah, okay. Click.
Perfect. All right.
Okay. Okay.
So that's a 10. 10 just hits the wolf.
Okay.
So, on with that two-handed longsword, you should see right across the line. You'll see the damage. I think it's a D10. 1
Yes.
D10 plus 2. So click on just that damage there, and it should roll automatically for you on the screen.
So am I clicking on the 1d10 plus 2?
Yep, click on the 1d10. Perfect. Jeez, you did.
Hey.
Whoa.
Hey.
Girls,
That's
she's
amazing.
raging.
Okay.
She's raging.
You're raging. Well, actually, we can add plus 2 to that because you're raging, so you get double. You get a not double. Sorry, you get a plus 2 to your damage. It's just something you kind of do on your rage. So you rolled 12 for your damage, but you do 2 with your rage damage. So you just did 14 points of damage to a wolf.
Period.
How do you kill this wolf?
With my rage?
Yes, but you can describe it with your long
Oh.
Witness my rage.
So angry.
I distracted it with all my bleeping. Bleep, 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 bleep. And then I just beheaded it. Like, duh.
Oh,
Yes, I was
She
hoping
beat
I
me
was gonna
off.
roll.
She peed me off, okay? Don't look at me like that. That's a warning for all y'all hoes. Don't look at me like that.
wolf just turns to you and you just slice the head clean off.
Yeah.
Blood everywhere. It's gruesome and gory, and the rest of you are just like, oh.
And I asked it, how's its head? And I didn't even get an answer.
Didn't
So
respond.
she had complaints, okay?
She had a lot of complaints. Yeah.
She did! And that's what you get for looking at me like, come on. I look cunt. I don't know what you're on about.
Note to self: don't look at Quenn.
Don't look at Quenn. Rest of the game.
Don't. No.
Especially if you're a wolf, just don't do it.
Yeah, Roar XD.
The goblin next to the wolf just watched you do that, and her eyes just get huge. She's mortified.
She better not look at me with those eyes.
Okay, so you've done your action, your bonus action, and your movement. That is all you can do this turn, unless you want to shout anything or say anything to anybody.
Might drop.
Oh,
Drop the sword. Don't drop the sword. It's an action to pick up. Don't drop the sword.
No, that was a mic drop, not a sword drop.
Just pull the mic out.
it was in her pack.
It's in her back. It makes sense. Oh, brilliant. Okay, very, very good turn. Both wolves are dead. It comes to the orcs. So these next 3 turns are going to be me rolling a lot. So I apologize in advance. But the orcs here, hearing the wolf die, is going to turn towards you all, and you see this large male orc first kind of turn their way to where you see the tusks protruding from their bottom lip. He's currently holding a very large like club, and he was beaten at the door and has now turned around to look at you all and is going to use his movement. Yeah.
Better not come towards me.
Walk straight over the cart, just like boom, boom, boom over the cart, straight to you. Let's see, can it actually get to you? It can. Pushes
But I
past
can't
the
go under
goblin.
it.
Say again?
Say I bet I can't go under it.
Nope, it's too big. It's gonna
No,
turn.
I can.
You just bad-mouthing it as it approaches?
Yeah!
This thing is
Bruise the
8
ego a
feet
little
tall, and just looks like it. Actually, you know what? It's not even gonna take the club. It's gonna try to just step on you. That's what it's gonna try to do. It's gonna roll to hit. That is a 17 to hit. So on your character sheet, towards the top, you should see your AC, and then that's next to your initiative and your speed.
My arm.
So what is your AC?
Initiative. My AC is 10.
Okay, so 17 does hit. Under its boot, kicks down at you and does 2 points. Actually, does 4, but you're raging, so you take 2.
Ah.
That's just transphobia.
Whoa! It doesn't.
I'm
This is what you get for talking all that mess. This is what you get for talking all that mess now.
Yeah,
I'm not laughing.
that was his dog.
You-
You
you-
killed his pet. Like,
Woof woof.
Yeah, you are the most dangerous one at the moment. So that is that orc's go. This one here. Yep.
oh, she can stay away now.
Nah, y'all are too much of a threat. Run up to you. You see a slighter build. This is actually a female. As she runs up to you with 2 kind of swords in her hands, she is going to take an attack at you now, Orchid. That's not great. 12 to hit.
I think I'm 11 actually.
You 11. Okay.
Oh no, 12. Yeah, no, that's spell save. Sorry,
12 then just hits.
armor
So
class
your-
11. Sorry,
your-
yeah,
Oh, your armor class is 12 or 11.
11.
11,
Sorry,
okay,
yeah,
so it
I was
does-
looking at something
No,
else.
you're fine. You're fine. So it's gonna be D8. So you take 4 points of slashing damage. This sword kind of strikes across you.
So, do I take those out my hit points?
You take those out of your hit points, exactly.
Oh gosh, this is not looking good for me.
Oh wait, I was meant to take 2 off mine too, wasn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Technically, they hit you for 4, but do
Yeah,
2 because
but-
you're raging. Yeah. You take half damage while you're raging. Which is
Well,
why.
once she didn't hit Blossom, I'm fine. I'm chilling. I can take out.
Yeah, Blossom's kind of stayed over at the moment. Hasn't quite moved with you yet.
That's
perfect.
okay. It's not her fight. She's just a horse.
She got the wolf. That's all she.
Exactly.
That's the orc's go. It now comes to the singular goblin, who is
You're welcome.
this singular goblin is gonna go and slash out at you, Quenn, because it now has a big towering orc next to it. That is
Crazy.
a 6. 6 to hit?
Me?
Yeah.
So do I have to take 6?
No. So
What's
it's
your
6
armor
to your
class?
AC, so that's your
Oh.
Armor class.
My armor class is 10.
10, so it doesn't hit. The goblin kind of giggles at you and then slashes out, and you can immediately step back and slide, out of the way, and it misses completely.
Well, who's giggling now?
Mhm.
It's me. Tee-hee-hee-hee.
Perfect. Okay, now comes to the guards. These two guards, one is going to take an attack at the orc in front of Orchid. Say that 10 times fast. Oh, that's a natural 1. They super miss. Yeah, no.
Oh,
Orchid,
God.
as you're standing there, the orc's like coming at you. You look at the guard behind up on the tower and like aims down with the crossbow and shoots, and the arrow just like flings by your hair, actually snags a bit of it as it goes by and lands at the ground behind
Off
you.
her wigs.
Typical
Off her
man.
wig.
Typical man.
Oh, you better spray those flyaways down now, girl.
Touch it up. Pull it.
Yeah.
I mean, look, once it didn't hit Blossom, I'm good.
Yep.
I'm chilling.
This one here is going to take a shot at the goblin for a 14. Wait, guard rolled a 14, so what's the guards? Oh, what's a 17 total, so that hits the goblin. So that is going to be, I think, a d8, yes. Why do I keep rolling max damage on my d8s? It's a little insane.
Yes.
Yeah, goblin's dead. Just in a
Perfect.
R.I.P.
hit there. The guard just immediately, ha! From the top of the tower. Perfect. Okay, so that is the guard's go. It comes to the top of the round for the wolves, but the wolves are no more unalive. Literally.
What about Gaylord?
I know, I had to go.
Gaylord,
Next to
where are
anything.
you?
Gee,
With my little tiny,
I am so sorry. Why?
He was
No, you're
invisible
okay.
anyway. Invisible since the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been invisible.
So stealthy.
Gaylord, I do apologize. You are
That's totally okay.
You
I
are-
rolled a really low initiative.
you are the last one. So yeah, no, this actually works out perfectly. So sorry about that. Gaylord, what would you like to do?
So we still have, it's the one beside Quenn, isn't it? And there's
Yeah.
one beside Orchid.
One by Orchid and one by Quenn. Yes.
Okay,
Big
I'm
beefy
gonna
ones.
step behind. I'm gonna step behind Unalive,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use Breath Weapon.
Ooh. All right. Where are you aiming
So-
your breath weapon?
I'm aiming it. So with my Breath Weapon, I can use my action to exhale destructive energy, breathing on them. And because I am my Dragonborn. You have different ancestry with Dragonborn, so I have black draconic ancestry, which means that I have acid damage with my breath. So I can do it in a 5 by 30 foot. So I can I hit them both?
Mine's a flop anyway, so don't worry if you miss her.
Check.
She missed me.
Check what it says. Does it say a cone?
No, it just says an exhalation and a 5 by 30 foot line. Sorry.
A line. Okay. So yeah, you wouldn't be able to get both of them. You'll have to choose one or the other.
Okay. Ooh. I might.
Mine's one is bigger.
Yeah, that one is bigger. I'll go with the bigger one.
Go for the bigger one. This one here. Okay.
Yep. And the one beside Quenn. I won't hit Quenn though.
I'll say you're able to aim it so that you kind of get the tail end of the line. You know what I mean? Like you can just hit the orc. Yeah. I'll say that you're finesse enough to be able to do that. Especially it's your own breath weapon. So yeah.
Cool. So use a breath weapon. Each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw. So the DC for the saving throw equals 8 plus my Constitution modifier plus my proficiency bonus. So my modifier is the one in the small circle, is it?
No, it's the big one. Modifier one.
Oh, okay. So that's 8 plus 0 and plus 2. So that's 10.
10 is the DC.
Dexterity. Yeah, DC for 10.
Orcs, dexterity. Okay. I believe it still takes half damage even if it succeeds, correct?
Yeah, half as much as a successful one.
Perfect. Okay. So it did roll a natural 19 plus 1, so it's a non-natural 20 for the dex save, but it still takes half damage.
Yeah, so the damage is 2d6.
2d6. Okay.
So half of a 2d6. Yeah.
All right. Do you want to roll your 2d6?
Oh, I get to roll. Okay.
Do you have dice?
I can't remember what the
Physical
d6. I do have dice,
Perfect.
but I can't remember what the d. Oh no, the d6 is just the normal
Is
one.
the normal square one, yeah.
Okay, so one of them is 6. Oop, the
Ooh,
other one fell down. No, the other one fell on the floor. I'm gonna roll another one.
that's all right.
So 6 and 2 is 8, so 4.
6 and 8 is 4? What?
6 6 plus 2 is 8, and then it's half damage, so it's 4.
It's 4. Perfect. Okay. Sorry. I was like,
You're okay.
what? Perfect. Okay, 4 damage, and it's acid damage as well. So that acid breath goes. How does it appear to the rest of your party?
So it looks like kind of similar to what Orchid did, but darker green, like smoky spray, but it's more like a vapor than a cloud of gas.
Fantastic. Hits the orc. It starts to kind of pustule and bubble on the side of its face, staring down at Quenn at the moment. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Do I have any bonus actions I can do?
As a bard? Yes.
I don't think I do. No.
Do you not have bardic inspiration yet?
I do have bardic inspiration.
You only have those for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, it's only 10 minutes, and I think we're about to like finish this off, so I don't want to.
It's a bit presumptuous of you. I better start rolling better. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, I know. I'm just trying to think. Is there anything else? No, I don't think anyone. I don't know if anyone else. I need to find out if you're the same religion as me because I can do extra things. No, I'm okay. I'm not gonna do a bonus action.
Okay. We'll come back to the religion question. Perfect. Okay, so that's Gaylord all finished. Towards the end of initiative, it comes to the top here. Wolves are dead, unalive. It is your go.
Hello. So, what I have here is a spell called Guiding Bolt.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So a flash of light streaks towards a creature of your choice within range, and then the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
It does indeed.
So I would like to send Guiding Bolt over to that orc harassing Quenn.
Quenn. All right. So Guiding Bolt is a roll to hit. So you'll need to roll a d20 and add your spell casting modifier. So I'm hoping Guiding Bolt is in your actions in Roll20.
Yeah, I'll check it now. Guiding Bolt, it is.
Perfect.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll to hit. That's the beautiful thing about 17. Definitely hits.
Hey.
17
Okay,
hits.
Perfect.
So go ahead and roll
Right.
Guiding Bolt damage, which is a lot of damage. Guiding Bolt is a very powerful spell.
It says cast at what level? Just level 1, yeah?
Level 1. You only have level 1s, yeah.
Oh.
Come on now.
How do you want to do this for this orc?
Visually?
Visually.
Right, so Unalive spreads his hands and a golden crossbow appears in front. He takes it, draws it, and sends it right into the orc's fat head, exploding it right in front.
Gorgeous. Just
Hey, do I get destroyed in guts?
very much so.
What the hell? Why
And
would you
they're
do that?
Black and green and gooey, and they smell rancid.
I'm meant to look like sunshine! Look at me! Why would you do that?
Listen, I'm preparing you for the road ahead, okay?
Wind's rage continues.
Those garments aren't staying clean.
Whatever.
That's why I wore black. That's why I wore black.
So so bad guys don't see me bleed.
Hey, I'm not here for revenge. You are. I'm just here for a good time.
Okay.
Okay. So that orc is very much no more.
Right.
X on them. All right.
And
Anything
I have there's another spell here that has bonus action called Shield of Faith.
Yes. However, this is where it gets nitty gritty with some of the spell casting.
Yes, I was assuming.
You've already cast the first level, so
Yep.
unless you have a bonus action cantrip, you wouldn't be able to cast another leveled
okay.
spell. This is what makes sorcerers quite fun, because if you play a sorcerer class, you can actually use your meta magic. That's what makes them special, to cast multiple first levels or multiple second levels. So you can see where different classes have different abilities. So you at the moment though can only cast one leveled spell around.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Right, so maybe I will. Can I move?
You
Can I do some
indeed.
movement?
Yep.
Would I be able to move to? Okay, I'm actually am. I'm going to move over by the two civilians.
Perfect. You do.
Okay.
As you run up,
Right.
the two civilians kind of look at you. You get a closer look at them in these 6 seconds as you're getting closer to the cart. One seems to be a human man, middle-aged or so, a bit of a patchy beard, kind of wild blonde hair. You can see that the way where he's wearing and kind of connected into the cart, that potentially that was his cart, and even his horse that escaped. You also then see that his arm is currently kind of holding a very, very elderly woman behind him as he's trying to kind of protect her. That seems to just be very lost and confused out here in the fray.
Right.
Why is my
So
nanny
we'll
in the
take-
woods?
Not nanny, not that.
Ellen, get out of there.
That's her arm after the wolf.
Yeah.
Right. I'm running over to them, and I'm running over to them in my 6 seconds, and I'm like, "Are you okay? Is everything okay? Are we good?" And they're covered in guts as well, I assume.
Covered in guts, terrified, and look at you as you run up and approach in the way that you were presenting. They look a little bit more scared.
But let's just say that I'm trying to not look like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
I'm failing. I'm just kind of flailing. I'm like, "It's okay.
We're here to
Calm
help.
down. It's just a guiding bolt."
While Quinn's just like.
Perfect.
Perfect. All right. So that is your go unalive. It comes to Orchid with the last orc in front.
Okay. I'm gonna do something out of pocket. Can I call the horse over? Can I call Miss Blossom over?
You can indeed.
So in my mind, what I do is I take my wooden shield and I bash her to the ground, and then Blossom just kind of does the rest. She just kind of walks over her a little bit.
Ah, yes.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. So you're wanting to combine a shield bash with a trample, almost. Is that kind of what you're thinking?
Is that too much?
I
Can I do
mean-
that?
I say, why the heck not? Like.
A lot can happen in 6 seconds, you know?
Exactly. So
There we go.
we'll kind of. The shield doesn't necessarily have a attack, so I'm gonna. Let's say.
I can just push her.
Roll a d20. No. We'll do
Okay.
an attack. I just don't think it's listed on your sheet, so we'll make it. If you
Okay.
need to roll in the chat box, if you go / on your computer, / and then roll 1d20, it should roll. Let me just see. It does. Look at you. Oh,
Terrible.
Okay, so you rolled a natural 1.
You have your inspiration.
You do have your inspiration.
I do. I'm gonna use it. I'm
All
definitely
right,
gonna use
roll
it.
again.
Roll 1d20. No. Okay, I'm just gonna click the thing.
Oh.
Oh, it's a 2. Jesus. Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Way to waste the good vibes.
That's the.
I know.
That's the hard part there with the dice there. All right, so
And my shield just broke.
shield. Yeah, I'd say that's exactly it. Because with those two very low rolls, I'd say the shield just cracks. Now you still have a shield, but the bottom part cracks. On like the armor of the orc, and she kind of looks down at you.
Not nice. Like my horse, though. She can kick her or something.
You do, so
Maybe.
I'll say
That's
without the orc being on the ground, Blossom probably can't trample, but she'll still kick out at her with her hooves. on your command. And she rolled. Horse's stats are, she's a dex, she's a strength. Oh, this is 17. Oh, that definitely hits.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Blossom's pulling it out of the bag.
Yeah, Blossom's just really like going at it.
Blossom is the MVP.
She's
yeah.
blossoming.
Okay, so she rolled
Girls.
2 points of damage on that orc there. The orc is still standing.
Okay, wasn't that good.
And so that is you and Blossom. Anything else you'd like to do?
We're gonna stay put just so she doesn't try and sneak us from the back. So no. I will call out and be like, can someone help though, please?
Okay, so all of you hear Orchid call out that. So it now goes to Quenn.
Can I use my javelin? Because I'm so far away.
Well, you can also use your movement and run up. It's up to you. So you can throw it,
Run
or
up.
you can run up and hit.
No, because if I run, I'm gonna slip with all these freaking guts all over me.
I'd say you'd be fine.
No, I won't. It's
Okay,
not
then
fine.
throw the javelin. Throw the javelin.
Hey, I will.
Miss.
Whatever.
Oh my god, you rolled a 23.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, we gotta trust her. We gotta trust her.
All right, so that is.
And is she still raging? She's still angry, right?
She
She's
is.
still in rage?
Oh, definitely.
No.
Oh yeah, no, your
Am
rage.
I?
Yeah, your rage continues. Yeah.
You're
That's
even
cool.
angrier now that you're
Oh.
covered in guts.
Yeah, I'd say even more so now. Like that's what's cool about the barbarians. They rage and they can stay raging as long as they're taking damage and hitting people. They continue.
Yeah.
To, yeah.
Oh wait, are you ready for the bleeps? Thank you.
Oh.
You
My
better
enchanted
believe
forest.
that.
Jesus.
I'll definitely bleep it. It is hilarious.
Oh, and someone just walked past.
Love it. Love it. Okay.
Oh.
So you throw your javelin. Roll your javelin damage. So it'll be right across from. I think it's a D8 for a javelin.
It is. It's a D6.
Oh, it's a
I think.
D6. Okay.
I think. Yeah.
So 7 plus 2 because you're raging. And it had already taken 9.
This music, intense music.
I know, right? I'm there.
Come
I'm really there.
I mean, you did just throw a javelin.
That
You
is
know?
enough. So where are you aiming on the orc for this with your javelin?
It also looked at me weird, so straight into the friggin' eyeballs.
Oh, you like call out to it and it looks towards you and you just get it straight
Yeah.
through the eye.
I like give it a little cat call.
What's your cat called?
Bitch.
Another bleed.
Another bleep. Orc looks to you, get it through the eye, and Orchid, you just see this massive javelin go straight through the skull of this orc, and it slowly falls to the ground. Dead?
Oh no, I accidentally
right.
gave Orchid another piercing in her ear. Tragic.
Girl, it's the last thing I needed. Since came out with a knife, so she deserved that javelin through the eye. It was coming.
That's it. That's
Karma.
it. That's it.
She definitely.
Karma's a...
Bleep. We don't even need to bleep. We just bleep ourselves.
We just say it. Yeah.
Simply.
Oh god. Okay. All right. So, well done for surviving your first round of combat, everyone. Well done. Well
Yes.
done. So the energy changes a bit, becomes quieter. The battle sounds fade away to once more the sounds of wind through the trees, birds singing. All of you are, well, not all of you, actually, Gaylord, you're the only one who I don't think actually got anywhere near any blood or viscera, so you're fine. But all of you now are standing free of enemies. The two townsfolk are slowly, the kind of gentleman is pulling the elderly woman out from kind of parts of the cart and getting her up to her feet. What would you all like to do?
Could
I have a...
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I have cure wounds, but will that use a spell slot?
Yes.
Okay. I could
Could you keep it to yourself?
still cure her wounds. Just keep it to myself. No, I'll cure her wounds, or I'll offer to cure her wounds because consent is sexy.
Consent is sexy. Who are you asking? Is it a party member or the old woman?
The old woman.
The old woman. Okay. So she kind of grasps onto your arm, Gaylord. Oh, honey, you don't need to waste the spells on me. I'm fine. Wound is just gushing blood, but she seems to mind. Kind of pulls herself.
She's a body.
She's lived long enough. She's ready
She's
to
a
go.
body.
Yeah.
She's a body.
Nana's ready to go. She said, you know what? The wolf did me in. I'm good.
Oof.
A few more days. It's fine. Steps still kick in.
Sepsis, and we'll be done.
Hmm.
You'll be fine.
And I don't have consent, so I'm not gonna cast magic on her if I don't have consent. So
She kind of just pats your shoulder. Oh, dearie, those creatures gave me quite a fright. Oh, thank you so much for saving me, all of you. And all of you watch as the tradesman kind of moves away from her and runs towards Blossom. And you hear, Rosemary, I thought you ran away. And the horse, and they kind of reunite for a moment. And
Objection. Objection. I have a spell called Charm Person, and I would love to charm him into keeping Blossom because she has been the asset to the team. So I don't think it's fair that Rosemary... don't dead name her, by the way. I don't think it's fair that Rosemary gets to stay with them. I think she should stay with us.
I love this.
okay, so what I'd say.
I have charm person. Can I help?
So hang on. One thing, we're burning through our spells kind of fast, and I know this is your first time playing, so that's why I wanted to just make sure. Your spell slots only return after you get a long rest or sleep. So just so you are aware, I think all of you only have 2 spell slots for the day. So just keep that in mind. You've already used the animal one. Now, in that, D&D has a great thing of being able to actually try to persuade people instead, with rolls instead of using spells. Now, if you really want to use Charm Person, you can. But you can also try to convince them, talk to them, persuade them, intimidate them, whichever you wish.
What do we think, Darren?
Oh, can I chime in here? So of course they're already kind of intimidated by me, but I have this heart of darkness that makes them want to help us. So I would like to assist Orchid in the persuasion and kind of stand by her and give a sort of, grand energy to our quest. So they think they're really giving the horse to, something bigger than them.
Bigger than them.
Plus, he has a funeral to plan for that lady, so he's not going to need the horse.
You know what I mean? Like.
So, Orchid, what do you
I
say
need to the hospital.
to this townsman, this tradesman, who's currently brushing, parts of debris out of Rosemary's mane, and looks over to you? Thank you so much for saving us and for bringing back my horse. I don't know what I'd do without her. What do you say?
I'd be like, oh, that's crazy. She actually told me earlier, because I'm a druid, so I can talk to animals, that she doesn't really like you that much, and that she really wants to come with us. And honestly, your cart is kind of messed up anyway. It's upside down, so I don't know. I think you're going to need more than Rosemary to help you. Also, if that's your mom, I'd be setting up a funeral. I wouldn't be worried about a horse right now. In a nice way, I'd be like, oh, like I'd say it with a smile, but to be honest, bigger fish to fry right now, sir. Yeah. Plus, we got to figure out where all these orcs are coming from, so the horse is going to help us.
Girl, since when was the library open?
Oh.
Damn.
Listen.
So, Unalive, how do you assist with that speech?
So I'm initially standing there with kind of a grand energy. As Orchid kind of starts to spew her spiel, I start to look a little bit uncomfortable and more unsettled because it feels like she's kind of giving the intimidating energy, and I don't even really need to anymore. But I still kind of I'm giving off an aura still, but I'm kind of like, even I'm a bit nervous of Orchid right now.
Oh.
You also did just watch me kill a wolf by poisoning it with gas from my mouth.
Oh, definitely, yeah. No, so if you're going, I'd say with the way you spoke to Perry is his name, if you wanted to know.
The platypus.
Won't need to remember that.
Potentially.
Irrelevant.
Apparently he's irrelevant. You can roll an intimidation check at advantage. So
Okay,
that's in your
work.
skills, and you'll see down at intimidation, and you can roll twice. So you can click on that intimidation twice.
Okay.
Perfect. So the
Oh, did it
highest
roll
one
twice?
there is 14. Then, okay, so that's your intimidation, 14. Do a contested one. Just okay. Perry kind of breathes in your words, hears it. He looks a bit sad and looks to all of you with your weapons and the fact that you saved them. I mean, I guess you're right. In a way, maybe she would be better off with all of you. I've had her all her
Okay,
life.
thanks.
Will you promise to take care of her?
Well, sorta, kinda.
Like, kinda. He's kind of made me feel a bit bad about it now. He's kind of made me out to be a bit of an asshole. I still want the horse though, so I'll be like, yeah, of course, I promise. That's my good sis. I renamed her. So we're bonded now because I used animal friendship. So we're gonna be besties until someone hurts her. So yeah, promise. But then also, if someone hurts her, would she not just run back to him anyway? Because animal friendship would be broken.
I think if it breaks, if she takes damage, or if so if it breaks, she just no longer sees you as the best friend at the moment. But she's not gonna hate you if that spell
Okay.
goes. Unless you turn around and hurt her. Then she
Okay.
But,
I would never.
No.
And that's my child.
Could we
I'm gonna
pay
be like, thank you.
him money
Oh,
that is another
so
option.
he could buy another horse?
It's okay. No, I fancy that. Do we have cash? Do we got cash
Do
money?
we have it? Anyone have any
I'd actually say
coin?
we didn't actually talk about coins, so let's do that now. Everyone can, if you go into the chat bar there, if you go to / roll 2d10, we'll see how much gold you have.
Wait, everyone?
Everyone. Oh my gosh.
oh.
Hey,
Or
Not a lot for me.
/ Wait, what am I doing? /
20 gold. Well done, Unalive. / roll space 1d20. Or sorry, 2d10. My bad. I was there you go. Gaylord. Perfect. Perfect. So Gaylord, you have 11. Quenn, you have 13. Unalive, you have 20. And Orchid, you have 4. That actually suits for a druid.
I'm from the deep bioluminescent forest. I do not need coins back
No.
there, you know?
No. So
No.
between all
We
of
trade in
you,
moths.
you have 31, 45.
And can I ask in the world, what would like the value of a horse be?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so now.
75 gold is a...
Okay.
But it's secondhand.
Well, this
It's a
horse has
secondhand
also
horse.
sustained secondhand and has
Used.
sustained emotional trauma.
She's used and
Tricky.
abused, okay?
Yeah.
Well, we don't
She
know
was
about
shot at.
abused.
I'd say, you know what, if you're wanting to make a donation, I'll let you decide how much you donate towards Perry getting a new horse. And fixing
know-
his cart and doing a funeral.
I feel like
I feel bad.
since I came over to help, and even I was a bit shocked by Orchid's demeanor, I've decided to donate half of my money. I will give him 10.
You'll give him
I
10
will give him
gold.
10.
Okay.
I'll give him
He'll kind of look to the gold and, thank you. This is more than I make in a few months. Thank you so much. And just looks a bit flabbergasted that you saved him. Took his horse, but then gave him 10 gold. So it's a lot for him to process at the moment. So he'll look to Rosemary Blossom and just give her a little pat on the face and then turn away and walk back towards town. At this point, I believe you all kind of were talking to to Perry there, or kind of focusing on Perry and not realizing that the old woman, she kind of, I'm still here, and kind of just puts her hands on her hips. And is anyone going to help me? I really could use some assistance.
But she said no.
She just said no.
Not for my
She didn't give
arm.
consent.
Not for my
She's
arm.
pedantic. She's no lady. She can
She's
flip
looking.
flop all she wants.
She's looking for money. She's seen Perry
What?
get some
What do you
cash.
want? Come on, what do you want? Spit it out.
Okay.
I need assistance. It's the reason why I was out here. Don't rush me.
Wait.
What kind of
With?
assistance, girl? What can we do for you?
My dear beloved, handsome ginger gentleman has gone missing.
I'm sure he's ginger. Fine.
So are you.
Hey, this is bright red, bitch. I don't know why you say. Oh, bleep.
You don't have to bleep after. It's besides the point.
I know.
The kind of woman kind of puts.
Where did you see him last, girl?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure. He was in my house, and then I just saw that you were so helpful with the horse.
Oh, her mind is going, lads. It's sad.
Potentially, you could help me find my beautiful Toffee.
Toffee.
Beautiful Toffee. And this is a
Like,
handsome
her arm is in
man.
bits. I took her horse. I feel like we should help her, really.
Yeah.
He's not a man. He's my cat.
Oh, we're definitely helping.
We're getting the cat.
Oh,
We're getting
yeah,
the
we're
cat.
helping.
Let's
We're
go.
off with
Yeah.
the
Come
cat.
on.
Dropped everything. Say less.
Yeah.
Say less.
Say
already.
less.
Say less.
Look for the orange boy.
Yeah.
He's very large and poofy and fluffy, and he seems to have gone missing from my bookstore, and I don't know where he's gone, but I'll bring you to there, and perhaps you can find him or speak to someone about it. Yes.
Can you just give me 2 minutes? I just want to speak to the party just for 2 seconds. We'll help you, but just 2 seconds there.
Yes,
2
yes.
seconds away from
I'm just gonna-
finding my boy, and she just like that's at this point. Guards.
No, don't worry. We'll find the kitty cat. We'll find the
Yeah,
kitty
we'll
cat.
find
Just
him.
give us 2 seconds.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
just take the
Guard-
3 of you to the side and be like, we're not taking this animal.
That's suspicious.
Oh.
No, she's
We're not
a
stealing
little
this
sus.
one.
She's a sussy baka. Okay. I don't trust her.
We're not taking the cat, is what we're saying.
We're not taking the cat. We're just making a pact now that we're not going to take this cat. We've already taken a horse.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah, girl.
what?
Just-
No,
just-
what I'm saying is this seems really suspicious that she wants to bring us to. Was it a library?
Bookshop. Yeah.
Bookstore.
Yeah.
Listen.
Sarah,
we just-
Girl.
We're talking amongst ourselves here.
We packed these orcs up. We don't got to worry about this
No,
old lady.
No.
Whatever.
Hold on. Because if she's saying that the cat is no longer in the bookstore, then why is she bringing us to the bookstore?
Well, how did she get here is what I would like to know.
We
Let
need
me
to
ask her.
Well, the
retrace last
carriage.
step.
Say that again.
We need to
We need to retrace the last steps
Yeah.
of the. So she said we'll go back and ask her, but she said that he disappeared in the bookshop. That's the last place she saw him.
Mhm.
So
I'm a little suspicious.
do you want to
Your
do an insight
suspicions are
check?
noted.
Yes.
Let's do an insight check. Let's do that.
Yeah, we
Okay,
do an
okay,
insight
okay.
check.
Okay. So you all want to kind of suss out the old woman. Go ahead and roll your insight check. It will be in your skills.
Okay,
Gaylord.
2 seconds. Where's my
Not alive.
insight?
So insightful.
For once.
Oh my God, I
Clerics
actually
have high
cannot
wisdom,
read.
So yeah. Quenn, 9. Okay.
Is it wisdom? No. What am I?
So
Insight.
it'll be in the skills bar, similar to where you did like stealth and your intimidation check. You'll see insight in there as well.
Okay, give me a sec, guys. Yeah.
Is it the
Oh,
number on the left or right?
Non-natural 20. I'm gonna take the one on the left because I don't really know why it's rolling twice. So I'm just taking the very first one. I think it's rolling with advantage, but then I don't know why.
You mentioned this yesterday, I think. Yeah.
I'm not quite sure, and I don't know how to turn it off, so I apologize in advance. I don't usually use Roll20, so yeah, I think we'll just take the one on the left if that's okay. So
This I'm gonna read you like a book. I just rolled a 20.
you rolled a non-natural 20. So can I have Quenn and Gaylord plug your ears for a moment and or take your headphones off, because I want to reveal some secrets to these
Wait.
two.
Is this a great
We
time
can
for
do
me
it
to
on
go
Discord.
pee?
Yes.
Great time for you to go pee.
Go pee,
Perfection.
go
Can you give me a thumbs up when I can undeafen on Discord?
Yes, I'll give you a thumbs up. Yeah.
I'll figure it out when I get back.
Okay.
Can I just ask, this might ruin the fun of the game.
No.
Is there anything stopping us from telling our party what we find out here?
Not at all. You can decide if you want to tell
Okay.
your party, definitely. But it's just
Okay.
sometimes secrets are fun because then it can be how you reveal this information to your party members.
Okay, on live, we'll have a moment before we undeafen them.
Yes. So, with your 2 insight checks, one thing that you do notice is that this woman seems to be telling the truth. She is definitely looking for her cat. She is quite upset, and she is quite annoyed at the fact that the cat has gone missing. However, one thing you're picking up on, she is not concerned at all about the wound on her arm. Nor did she really seem that... She seemed to be putting on a bit of an act when she was flailing around and, oh, woe is me, seeming to be a very frail old woman. The more you look at her, she's really not.
She's undead. She's undead. My sis is undead.
Jesus.
My sis is still not dead. She's not alive, she's not dead, you know? She's one of them.
I feel like I'm in some sort of agreement with your verdict there. Yeah.
I will say, just
Okay,
reiterate, once again, you do see that she is being quite truthful in the sense of what she actually wants from you, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Can I just really quickly, sorry, just lower question. Undead, not inherently evil, right?
In my world, no. Not necessarily.
Okay, work. I mean, yeah, I don't see why we shouldn't help her then, really.
Yeah, we'll help her, and I think I'm down to let the others in on that as well.
Okay.
Or
Okay,
are
are we
you
gonna
not?
tell
Or,
them?
I mean,
Are we gonna tell them?
I don't see any reason to keep it a secret.
Well, but sis might do something shady later on, and then we have to be like, well, actually, girls, you know?
So are we looking to gag them?
I don't know if we need to gag them necessarily, but I don't know I don't know if they need to know straight away. That's the thing.
Do you know what? We'll let the story unfold, and they can witness
We'll let the
what
story
happens.
unfold. If it comes up, it comes up, you know?
Perfect.
Okay, right.
You two know at least, and you can kind of pick up on
Yes,
things.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds good.
So I'll do a little thumbs up. We might just do a quick break as well, just a quick little 5 minutes. So, we're all currently standing. You've all kind of moved to the side there. Unalive and Orchid, you got that tidbit of secrets. And now we are at a position where, what would you all like to do? The town is yours. The old woman is currently sitting, kind of like standing, waiting for you all to return to her.
So, our insight tells us that there is a cat and it is missing. And it is her cat. So, I personally would say that we should help her, just because we have done some damage to this woman's life. So, I think we should. I think we should. It's the least we can do.
It's her own business.
May. Or also, if we wanted to explore the town, I would be okay with that as well. But I personally would like to help this lady.
Let's go help the lady. Let's help this lady.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess.
She's in town anyway as well, so then we'll be in the town.
Oh, well then, yeah, let's go!
All right, so the old woman begins to kind of walk up towards all of you again. I hate to trouble you, but I really, the more time we wait, the further away Toffee could get. Could I bring you to my bookstore and you have a look around?
Yeah,
Show us the way! Show us the way!
Let's go.
Good.
Let's
come,
go.
come follow me. I'll make tea as well. And she kind of links arms with two of you and it begins to lead you towards the town. It's a very slow walk. But nonetheless, you make your way through.
Could we put her on the horse?
Yes.
We just throw her up on the horse. We just...
you wanna throw the old lady up onto the horse?
We're gonna do it delicately
throw her,
so that we don't hurt the horse, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real delicate.
Don't hurt, not the old lady, so we don't want to hurt the horse.
Well, the horse is gonna fall out of love with me if it gets hurt, so I don't want that. That's my baby. Blossom is my child. Okay.
Orchid is a helicopter parent. Okay, cool.
Yes, absolutely.
So interestingly enough, Blossom will move away as you try to attempt to put this old woman on her back. Blossom then kind of at you, and you get the sense, this feeling of, don't you dare.
Blossom's gonna kick her. Oh my god, okay, keep her away from Blossom.
Keep
Keep her away. Keep her away. No, we can't do that.
It's like she just called me there. She's gonna kick this bitch.
She's gonna kick her. No, I just have a feeling. Blossom is going to kick her. So let's just keep the lady separate.
Okay.
Just avoid the drama.
We carry
you know?
her.
She kind of taps you on the shoulder, Orchid. I'm okay. I know the way into town, and
Okay.
I'm more a fan of cats, and kind of gives a little eye towards Blossom.
Does she have multiple cats?
I
Okay,
We'll
weird.
find out. We'll
Dunno.
find out.
Yeah.
don't know. Okay.
Hope she takes better care
I'm
of
not a big
Larson.
fan of horses either, to be fair.
Yeah, me neither. Too big, too stupid. They don't know enough.
Blossom. You.
Sorry, girl.
It's like a Bob tape.
It's grand. Animal friendship is still active, so she's fine. She doesn't care. She's chill.
She's still gonna call you out on it. She might still be chill, but she's a little
It's just some friendly shade!
I have been horrible through this campaign. Like, I have not been kind to anyone. Sorry. Okay. Orchid, new leaf. Right. We're walking.
Lol.
New leaf. We're walking.
Yeah. Let's go!
Brilliant.
Is it still daylight? Is it still
It
daylight?
is definitely still daylight. It's only been maybe an hour
Okay.
or so with everything that's been going on. And after the fight, talking to the old woman. So she's links arms with Gaylord and not Unalive. Unalive scares her a little bit. So she tried to link arms with Quenn, but realize you're too short, and so just stay on Gaylord. Begins to lead you all through the town. Now, this town, Saltmarsh, it is a sweet little seaside town. Not very large. You'd say maybe the population is around, I don't know, 150, 200. So it's kind of a quaint, small little place. You very quickly enter the center of town, this kind of what appears to be almost like a market square. You see a tavern or two. You see a few like shops along the way. Again, very, very small, though most of the buildings are going to be houses. And as you are walking, the little woman kind of tugs on you, Gaylord. You haven't even asked my name, and I guess I haven't really asked yours either, but I am Madame Roderica.
Lovely to meet you, madam.
I got it. Approximation. It's fine. Sorry.
I'm Gaylord Swiftington. I like point at.
Gaylord Swiftington. And who are you, delightful? Points to you, Unalive.
Unalive in the most charming way possible to try and get her onto my side again.
I feel like Unalive is just Unalive.
Yeah, no, like I'm constantly trying to make myself not look scary, but I'm making myself look scary all the time. So I'm like, I'm unalive.
Jesus.
Jump scare.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. So, oh, lovely to meet you, dearie. Looks to you, Quenn.
Hi, I'm Quenn. I'm just a little gnome.
I see that, dear. Yes.
That's your voice now. You have to do that voice the entire time.
Hey guys, it's me, Quenn. Small but mighty.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And she greets you, and then she looks to you, Orchid, as well, with Blossom kind of hovering behind you.
I'm just no. I'm like, hi, I'm Orchid. I'm elf. Nice to meet you. Madam Roderica.
I do see the long ears. Yes, you're very pretty.
Oh, rude. Thank you. She redeemed it. Thank you.
She doesn't even notice. She continues walking and begins to lead
Yeah.
you to a teeny tiny little bookstore. Now, one of the things that pops out to you immediately when you look at this bookstore is that this music is way too quiet. Give me a second.
Could I ask her a question while we walk?
Of course. What would you like to ask?
Simple question. What happened back there? Where did those orcs and goblins come from? Why were they coming at you? What happened? Doesn't matter. If it's not important, it's okay.
That was a lot of questions all in one of few seconds.
Sorry, yes.
The orcs and goblins, I don't really know why they are attacking more, but it seems in the last... She kind of trails off. 2-3 weeks, their attacks seem to be growing, as if they're trying to get something or find something. Perhaps it's food. Perhaps it's us. Goblins have been known to eat people.
Okay. How long ago did your cat go missing? Was it also 3 weeks ago? No.
No. Gosh,
Not me playing True Detective.
no. Toffee has been missing for... Trails off again. A day.
Okay.
Trails off again. Very kind of just like almost like lost in thought.
Okay. Thank you.
And we're here! And she brings you to this bookstore. Again, the first thing that you notice as you approach this bookstore is that it is painted a fluorescent violet purple. The door is a hot pink. And on the front of it, you see a palmistry hand. You see the hanging from a sign, Page Turner, above. And as you approach and the door opens, you are hit with that lovely musky smell of books, old books that have been in many different houses. You can't even see the walls in this place. It is stacked with books, and there is no rhyme or reason for them to be anywhere. You have no idea what genre they are. You can barely see their spine. Some of them are turned the wrong way. It's just the pages showing. It is a mess, but this woman seems to know exactly where she's going. She weaves in and amongst all of the stacks of books to a tiny little little countertop, and as she approaches, she kind of sits up in a little chair, and you can see a cat bed next to her that is completely empty. and she kind of clutches whatever pearls she's wearing and looks down at the bed and kind of sobs a little bit.
God, can I give her a hug or like console her in some way?
If you
I feel bad for her.
Do you want to? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to. I don't know, new leaf, you know, I'm being nice now.
Okay. So you go to kind of reach out to give her a hug, and she reciprocates. She immediately accepts it, and kind of cries a little softly into your shoulder.
Oh God. Don't worry, you'll be all right. We'll find your cat.
Toffee is something so important to me, and to this bookstore as well. He looks after the place in his own way, finding mice and keeping all the rodents and other things away. I'll show you to where into the back of the shop here. Perhaps you might find something in your search. My eyes are bad, nowadays, so perhaps you'll find something. She kind of jumps off her little stool and walks towards the back, pulls these beads from the doors, and you actually walk into this small little space. And off to the right-hand side, there's a bunch of cushions and plush kind of blankets. And you see a little table with a stack of bones and cards. And you also see then another little chair, seeming that this woman is something to do with seeing into the future. Or a reader.
Okay.
Fortune telling.
Surely then she'd know where her cat is, no?
Yeah.
Potentially.
No offense.
Do you say that out loud?
No. Sorry, that was a side comment to Gaylord Swiffington. At the side of my
Go ahead and make a
mouth.
stealth check to see how quietly you say that.
Oh God! Oh no, she better not hear me say this. Right? Okay. Let me see. My laptop is getting hot.
I do enjoy the inside thoughts that are accidentally said outside.
Right. Stealth. Oh God. Oh, it was good. Okay.
14. Okay, I'll roll a contested see. Alright. She doesn't seem
Got
to
away
make
with that.
any... Well, you don't know. She doesn't seem to make any movement or say towards what you say, or what you whisper to Gaylord. But she kind of opens her hands out. I'll make us some tea while you have a look around. And she'll kind of bustle her way out. And you are now in the small space, little reader room. There's a crackling fire with a cauldron, small little cauldron, bubbling away. And the room is yours. You see a window off to the side. And that's kind of it to this room. It's very small, but there is a window.
Okay. Girls, gays, and theys, I do not think we should be drinking this tea.
No, I'm a coffee
I think we
drinker
maybe-
anyway.
Yeah, I don't think we should have this tea.
Is there anything we could do to examine the tea? Could we give it could we, before we receive it, could we give it a sniff?
Potentially,
Perception
when
check.
it's made.
Telling.
When it's made, yep. She's
Okay, when
currently
it's
Is there-
made at the moment, so if you'd like
Could
to
we
have-
call after her?
Oh, if you want
Sorry.
if you want to bring her back, you can. Or if you want
No.
to look at the room, it's up to you.
I was thinking, is there something in the cauldron?
You want to go have a look in the cauldron?
Possibly.
Okay, go have a look. Go ahead and roll me an Anybody who wants to look around the room, roll me an investigation check. It'll be in your.
I want to look at
stats.
that table.
Gaylord.
Investigation.
Oh,
I'm not rolling well.
Oh, my
oh,
the one on the right was
Wow.
Forge, but it was an 8.
Whoa! Okay, unalive.
natural 20. Woo! Well done.
Mhm.
So natural 20. We don't have the physical dice, but when you get a natural 20, that's like usually an automatic success, or in battle, like in a fight, you'll do double damage. So it's like a big moment when you roll a natural 20. Yeah, but when you roll a natural 1, that's like a critical fail. So if you're doing a
Okay.
skills check, you might fall, or you might do something silly, or you drop your weapon, or whatever. So with a natural 20, I'll get to you last, unalive.
Okay, no problem.
Gaylord, what are you looking at? Where kind of in the room are you looking with your investigation?
I'm kind of just gonna wander over towards the window, kind of have a look out, just looking around vaguely. I'm not gonna perceive much with an 8.
Perfect. I mean, With an 8, even then, you can see that it's for how messy it is out in the bookstore. It's actually quite tidy in here. There's care taken to this space. As you're kind of looking over the window and that kind of area of the room, you do find bits of tufts of orange fur everywhere. It is covering every surface that it possibly can find. Clothing, blankets, chairs, everything, cushions, all of it. So that's kind of what.
Can I take some?
You can if you do, if you want. Yeah. You can add that to your character sheet. A tuft of Toffee's hair. Okay, so going to Orchid with a 5. Where are you kind of looking in the room?
So my character is proficient in quite a few languages. So I'm going to have a look at the cards, maybe. I don't know if I've rolled high enough to get this now, but I'm going to have a look at the cards and see maybe what they are for. Just, yeah, I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, it does, it does. So, Orchid, you approach the cards on the table. And with all of your proficiency in languages and kind of understanding the teachings that you've had as a druid with, you know, the superiors above you, as you approach those cards, there is a weight in your stomach. A warning and a reason to not touch them.
Okay.
That you can't really explain.
Okay. Take some notes.
Quenn,
Anything from the like the bones are on the same table? Anything from them at all, or no?
I'd say with
Is that too perceptive?
No. I'd say with like that kind of the table. I should kind of said the table in general.
The table. Okay.
The tools that she might use.
Thank you.
Okay, Quenn. Heading
Yes.
over to the cauldron with a 7.
I am.
You peer into this kind of bubbling, thick liquid that's in the cauldron at the moment. It could be a stew. It smells heavenly. Can't really see what's in it, but God, does it smell good.
Okay.
You hear a rumble in your stomach.
You want it? You want to quit?
I don't trust it. I don't trust this lady. I don't. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Don't you trust whoever you want to trust. Unalive with a natural 20. You scan this room top to bottom and immediately hone in on something. Kind of coming up alongside Gaylord to the window. You see that the window has been jimmied open from the outside. And as you peer out into the kind of muddy streets, you actually see a pair of footprints.
It's okay. I would like to announce this to the room.
Okay.
Everyone look at the footprints. We have our first clue.
Hey, are they human footprints? I can't tell from here.
I'd say with the natural 20, they look barefoot and quite small.
Like
Okay.
all small?
Like
Or
So like small
Little foot.
like regular foot.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds like a gnome, a dwarf. I don't know what
Could
it's
be,
giving.
could be.
I don't know what it's giving.
By the way, no one touched those cards over there. They look dodgy. Just don't. I just wouldn't recommend it.
This
Can we-
this
can
shit
we-
smells good, but like I still don't trust it.
Don't trust that lady.
Can I see like a general direction of where the footsteps are leading?
I'd say you can, definitely with a natural 20. You can see that they're leading kind of in and around some of the other houses. And just at the end of one of the kind of streets before it turns, you actually just make out a little tuft of orange fur on the ground.
Okay. Right.
They got my sis.
They did.
Should we tell her not to bother making the tea and that we'll just...
Oh, dearies, I've made the tea! And she comes in with the,
Oh,
with
too
the
late.
tray, and she's got all the
Right.
little mugs on, and she kind of shakes. She gets closer to all of you with the little tray, puts it down. It's lavender, if you care to know. She kind of takes one of the mugs. Sits there.
Thank you so much for making tea. But we gotta head out. We gotta go. Because we think we might know where your cat has gone. We have a clue, so we're gonna go follow it.
Found
Yeah.
clues already. I knew. You were the right ones to trust. Please go. Be safe. Please bring Toffee back.
Will do.
But wait. Unalive has a question.
Yes. Do you ask?
Do you
that?
know? I do. In your life and your time in this village, do you know any gnomes or dwarves that may want your cat?
She looks a bit gobsmacked at that question. There are dwarves and gnomes in this town, of course. But who would want Toffee? I would never assume. Do you think they took them?
Well,
We're about to start a
if you
race
look
war,
outside-
girl. Be careful.
You're look outside the window. You can see these footprints. Do you know someone who might have a footprint that would fit this, that we may be able to investigate with?
He kind of walks over to you and looks out the window and squints. I don't see any footprints at all. Can you describe them to me?
Okay, so imagine a human foot, but only itty bitty, tiny, delicately placed in the mud, going the whole way along the path.
Are they wearing shoes?
No, they're barefoot. So it's just a plain foot, but itty bitty.
Trying really hard to stay in the character. It's itty bitty. They're barefoot and small feet. You say. You can see on her face. Her face starts to fall in worry and desperation. Goblins don't wear shoes.
Oh.
And she just bursts.
There she is
into
outside.
tears. Bursts into tears. Falls to her knees, sobbing.
Okay.
Just to the party really quickly. Why would a goblin want a cat? What's the tea? What has this lady done to piss off these goblins? I don't know. Oh, sad. Oh, they're gonna eat it.
I mean, we're suspicious of
Seems
her
like a lot of
anyway
work,
as well,
though.
you know?
Yeah, but I mean, it just seems like a lot of work to break into a house to steal a cat that's clearly very beloved. It seems like a targeted attack to me.
I wonder, did she hear anyone at the window? Can we ask her? Will we ask her?
Miss what's her face?
Madam.
Roderica.
Madame.
Yes, dear. Yes.
Madame Roderica.
Yes.
Did you happen to notice anything with the window or hear anything with the window?
My God, love her.
No, but I sleep like the dead usually at night.
Crazy.
Okay. Have you had any run-ins with any goblins other than the ones we slayed earlier?
No, just the ones that attacked the town.
Can I do an insight check and see if she's lying?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll it inside.
I feel like she's lying to me right now. Sorry. Oh, where's that? Perception or insight?
Insight.
Insight.
15.
Ooh.
Okay. She's being very truthful.
Okay, work. Can we ask her, can she think of any reason that an orc or a goblin might be coming after her? Or is that too much? Should we just move on?
It's up to you. Would you like to ask her?
I personally would like to ask her.
Yeah, okay.
Madam Roderica, I'm just wondering, can you think of any... I know, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you're so upset. Can you think of any reason, though, that a goblin might be after Toffee, specifically? Or you? Have you done anything to their community?
I tend to think myself as quite a gentle soul. And, no, I don't think I can think of any reason that they would target me specifically. Or my toffee boy.
Oh, Jesus. Hang on now, come here, I'll give you a hug. I give her another hug, go on.
Okay.
God love her.
She takes it.
She's devastated. Yeah, she's devastated.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. There, at this point, you all are kind of noticing she's getting kind of unconsolable, so she might not be much for conversation. So it's up to you. What would you all like to do? Oh, sorry.
Can I just pick? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, actually.
I was going to pick up a cup of tea, lavender tea, and just give it to her and just like sit her.
Okay.
I was going to pick up a cup of tea myself, and I wanted to kind of give it a sniff.
Give it a sniff. All right, Gaylord,
Give it a sniff, see if I'm getting any vibes from it.
Get a sniff.
Oh no, I'm giving it to her to just calm her down. Because lavender.
Yes. Okay, you give it
just
to her, and she takes it and
like put her into a seat.
Thank you. Yeah, you put her into a seat and kind of get her and put a blanket on
Covered in
her,
fire.
put her near the fire, get her comfortable, and she sips the tea a bit. You're taking a sniff of it? Very strong, earthy lavender. Very, very
Okay.
strong. Yeah.
I'm still really curious.
I want to sip.
You want to sip?
I'm taking a sip.
Okay.
I want to sip.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Throwing it back.
Instant death. Dead. Game over.
Unalive, are you the only one taking a sip?
Think so.
Yeah, see,
I'm
I
all
love
good.
lavender. I love lavender, so you know.
I need a Constitution save, please.
Okay.
So
Is that from everyone else?
Nope, just unalive because they took a drink. Constitution is how strong your body reacts to damage.
Hey.
8. Okay.
My sis was trying to get us. Oh my god.
With an 8, you are almost overwhelmed with the taste of lavender. I don't know if you've ever had lavender tea, but this is a very strong concentration. And it makes your tummy a little bit woozy. But nothing else happens. No.
Okay.
Sick tummy,
I'm really
that'll
curious.
make me fight harder.
I'm still really curious about these bones and the cards because
Okay.
what are
Don't
the
touch
bones
them, bro.
from? No, but what are the bones? Who do they belong to?
Dark
What
magic.
do they belong to?
Dark magic.
Not top.
Okay.
I have-
Okay.
I have a detect magic. I don't know if that would tell me, or an Arcana check might, or history. Actually, a history check. Something.
So
Or not history
I could
check.
join you for an Arcana check if you wanted.
yeah, so you can double up and roll at advantage on an Arcana check. You can save your detect magic then if you'd like to do that. Okay.
Yeah, I might do that.
And Quinn, are you also
Okay.
wanting to roll?
19.
19. Very good.
What am I rolling for?
You're wanting to just try to figure out what the bones are. Is that what you're trying
Yeah.
to do? Roll me a nature check.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's a natural 20, Quinn. Woo! Well done.
Her.
Okay. And then Gaylord as well. Yeah, 19. Okay, so Arcana check first. There's no Arcana or any kind of connection or magic off any of these.
So what's the bad juju?
However, the cauldron has a touch of Arcana on it. And there are just tidbits. There's an element of smell almost. With your background as a bard and training in the arcane, there is a palpable energy about this place. While her tools might not be resonating with magic, they are still tools, after all. And at that horrifying moment, Quinn, with that natural 20, you realize these are finger bones. Very clearly humanoid finger bones.
That's me.
Humanoid.
No, she did say that she doesn't really put it or out on anyone, so chances are they could be like inherited magical heirlooms or something. Because she was telling the truth when she said that. So maybe we should just follow the footsteps at this point, if
Yeah, no.
Unalive
I'm down to follow
isn't
the
sick
footsteps.
from the tea.
No, unalive is all right.
Listen, it was just a bit strong. Do you know
Very
what I mean? She's
strong.
clearly built a bit
Right,
different than me.
yeah.
Did not taste nice.
I know.
Really, yeah, no, it was gross.
Yeah, I don't know. Old ladies
Hmm.
are built different. They're built different. I couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so we'll ease
Gaylord,
over,
what do you
we'll pull up
think?
the footsteps.
I mean, I don't want to upset her anymore. I think
Yeah.
if we, you know,
We've done
I think
enough.
she's like, yeah, I think if she's dodgy, I don't want to upset her anymore right now.
We can all agree
Um,
she's definitely a little bit dodgy, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Right, so I think we want to follow
Okay.
the footsteps.
Off we go.
Out the window.
Out the door and around the side.
Out the window.
Or are you going out the window?
No, I'm not going. I was joking. We'll go out the door.
Oh, everyone
Out
is.
the hot pink door.
Out
The hot pink door.
Hot pink door.
You head around the side to the window and easily pick up the footsteps. I'd say again, going off of the natural 20 that Unalive rolled, I'd say you easily are able to actually follow these. Despite it being like there's quite a bit of footprints already, it's quite easy to see the bare, tiny little footprints leading through, this part of the town. And about, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes later, you follow, with Blossom as well, in tow, following behind.
Of course.
You come to a sewer grate. A little tuft of fur.
Yum.
Right at the edge of the grate.
This cat's shedding a lot.
Presumably, the steps don't continue past the grate.
No.
Like, sounds stupid, but...
Nope, definitely went in through the grate, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Is it locked?
I vote we tie Blossom up and just bust our way in.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You can secure Blossom. She happily stays there.
I might leave her with like another apple if I have another apple, just to keep her happy. Don't want to bother her.
She's grateful, but she's still a bit sassy that she can't come with you. But she eats the apple.
Okay.
There's a little bit of a
Okay.
fine, leave me behind.
We'll be back, girl. Don't
Seeing
worry.
this.
Mm-hmm. So
Right.
she stays.
Are we going in?
You going in?
Yeah. We're heading in.
All right. So map change.
Okay, yes.
Before we go through the grate, just right before we go through the grate, can I do a quick perception check to make sure or is anybody looking at us or noticing us going into this grate?
Interesting. Okay, go ahead and roll me a perception check. I'd say you're the last
Just like a look
one.
over my shoulder.
Yeah, you're like the last
Yeah.
one. Kind of moving it.
14.
14. Okay. Checking around the rest of your party descending down this rickety, mold-ridden ladder, you kind of take a moment to keep an eye out, check around. And with a 14, no one seems to be following you.
Okay. That's good.
Cool. Very dark in here. Unalive, can't really see.
This is true.
Sure. I have a couple spells, but I already used one earlier. Does anyone else have anything? I don't mind using my spell now.
I have a torch.
Torch, yeah. Let's do that.
Can you all see on the actual map?
Yes.
I see the tunnel going down, but that's it.
Yeah. But there's like a big square kind of blocking off. Yeah. So, wait, come back.
Sorry.
How did you go through the wall?
Listen, I'm an elf. We have magic.
Impressive. That was really impressive.
That's what we do.
It's okay if you go through the wall, you're fine. But yeah, basically what you can see, basically as you come down this again mold-ridden ladder, you all step into about 2 to 3 inches of green, thick liquid at the bottom of this sewer. It's an awful smell that hits you first. It actually makes all of your eyes water a little bit. It's very dark as well, so Quenn, if you want to ignite your torch, you can. Produce flame, a cantrip also would light up like a torch. But there is no light down here at the moment, so you will be limited on with your torches.
If I do produce flame, I can then throw it at someone if I need to.
Yes.
So
Do I
just in
take
case
the
there's
torch?
someone.
Will I
No,
take my torch?
wait, because I might do the produce flame instead, and then
Okay.
I can throw that at someone if I need to.
And it keeps your
Okay.
hands free, but just be aware, if you throw the produce flame, unalive might not be able to see them.
Okay, so then we'd have to use the torch anyway. What do we think, gang?
So will I
light
just
up-
get my torch?
light
Yeah.
up torch.
So do I
You
just
could do
take my
both.
torch?
Torch it is. You can take the torch. In your traveler's pack, you will definitely have some kind of like a little sparker or something to get it going. You easily ignite it, and you now can. I think a torch is about 15 feet of bright, and 15.
How do I do that?
So I can do it here on my side. Now it won't be a torch, but I can give you bright light. All right, did that change anything on your
A
side?
little.
I can just see like a small cone of light around me.
Where is?
Gaylord, was that accidental? What you sent into the?
Yes.
Okay.
I went to go with the information and I accidentally clicked it.
Okay.
Okay, so unalive, can you see down this hallway a little bit?
No, I can't see. I can only see there's like a cone coming off the top of my head, but that's about it.
Oh. Hang on one second, let me just check your settings.
Ah, I can see it now.
Is
Yep.
that better?
Yep.
Okay, so you can see down now into this area?
Yeah, I can.
Lovely. All right. So, can I have a marching order, please? So who would like to be first?
Maybe
We're putting
Quenn then
torch
with
first.
Quenn first?
Okay.
The... So,
Okay.
yep.
Will I move myself down?
You can indeed, yep.
To where?
I'd say move even just like 5 feet. And then
Ah, what did I just do? Crazy.
good. You can stay right there. Perfect. All right, who's
No,
next?
I'll stay there.
I'll go.
I'd like
behind
to go
Quenn.
last.
Who would like to go last? Sorry. What was it?
Orchid, I would
Orchid.
like to go
Okay,
last.
Perfect. Okay. Lovely. All right. Who would like to go second?
That'll be me.
Nope.
That'll be me. I'll stay by the torch.
Perfect. Okay. Unalive. Lovely. That means then, Gaylord, are you all right to go third?
Yep.
And Orchid will be fourth. Perfect. All right. So you move your way forward. You can hear the squeakings of rats and other such. Oh. You coming in, Miko? Yes. Apparently my cat is coming into the room. Hello. One moment, please.
No problem.
I was about to be like, is that unalive just opening doors and windows again?
Yeah.
Once again, no, it's actually the cat we're looking
Quick
for.
little cantrip.
Oh my god, yeah, that's the cat we're looking for.
It's toffee.
Sorry, I don't know.
I'm seeing some cinematic parallels.
He is orange, and he's a tabby. Okay, perfect. So, apologies. Got distracted with the door. Yes, so you hear the skitterings of rats, the faint dripping of water as you walk further into the space. What it appears to be, Quenn, because you have 60 feet of dark vision, so you can actually see quite clearly down here. It appears that there's like almost like a cave-in, like a bunch of rocks broke through part of the piping down here.
Yeah,
and
I
it's
see
kind
that at the bottom.
You can see that at the bottom there, and it blocks off the path. But there are 2 other kind of tunnels leading further into the sewers.
Yeah.
So it's up to you. Which tunnel would you like to go in first?
We'll go to the first one.
You go the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will I bring myself down?
You can. So peeking around the side there and kind of looking in, this particular tunnel looks like it leads into a larger open chamber. You can actually see
Yeah.
there's a deeper pool in this section. But it looks like from that chamber, there's actually quite a few more tunnels leading further in. So you might be able to see something, more clearly there. So it's up to you.
So will I go in?
It's up to you.
Is there any cat hair on the ground?
Roll me a perception check, Quinn, if you're looking.
I'll go
Have
in
a
a
quick
little
look,
bit
mate.
more. Oh god, I feel like I can't see anything here. Okay, I might
I'll
do.
reveal it a little bit because you are looking. Actually, we'll just reveal. There you go.
Oh, okay. I might do a little perception test.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a perception check there for me. Okay.
Oh,
A 5.
womp.
Glancing around the space, you actually don't see any toffee hair, but there's a lot of liquid, and you can't see through the water very well. So you don't know if it's sunk to the bottom or if it's been carried away. It's hard to tell in this maze of a sewer.
Okay.
The rest of you following Quinn?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I just check behind us just to make sure no one has followed? Can I do a perception check for that?
I'd say you don't even need to do perception check because there's only it's only that tiny little tunnel that you came down in. There's definitely no one following that. No. None of this.
Cool.
Yeah. So. You can
Yeah,
all
we're just
kinda-
following.
all kind of see
Right.
that chamber. Like I said, there's quite a few different kind of pipes that lead further in and away. If anybody else would like to make perception checks, they can. Or investigation. It's up to you. Investigation, I should describe. So investigation is like getting into the nitty gritty. It's like looking for clues in a way. It's taking apart the surroundings. A perception is like how perceptive are you, and just like you're walking down the street and you notice someone has blue hair, or you notice that someone is wearing a red shirt. That's kind of perception. So investigation is like, I'm gonna look at this, section of the ground and really see what I see. Kind of thing.
So there's no point in doing an investigation if we don't notice anything after our perception. Does that make sense?
It depends. It depends on the situation. So,
Okay.
but yeah, if you've done a perception check and you haven't really seen anything, you might not find anything really of worth value with an investigation check either.
Also, we're not in a very open space at the minute, so the chances of us finding anything is quite slim.
You're very claustrophobic in here. Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
tight. Yeah.
Can we
Can we
keep
start?
Going
going?
in?
Yeah, you can keep going if you wish.
Yeah? Okay.
Does anybody
I'll
else
go
wanna
into
look
the...
around, or are you just gonna keep following into the chamber?
Keep
I was
going?
going to go down a little bit further,
Okay.
down to the bottom.
But that's where the rocks are, so will we go down there? Wait, I'm curious. How much can everyone else see?
Not
So-
a lot.
I'm the only one
Not a
that's
lot.
like limited by my vision. Like I can't see light, so I need you around to be able to see. But the other
Okay,
two can just see.
but I'm curious. Can you all see the big open water
No.
or liquid,
So we
whatever?
need to come down to the...
Because
we need
that's
to
not
kinda
down.
come
The open
Oh, I
water
can
is
see it.
going.
If I come up beside you, I can see it.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
where I'm kind of thinking where something might be. So will I go in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to go down and have just a peek at the corner, down at the bottom.
Okay. Go right ahead.
So
Just scoot down.
are you able to see though?
I can
Yeah.
see, yeah.
Gaylord has a
okay, so-
vision, so yeah.
So it looks like, so just to describe what I'm seeing down here.
Mhm.
So there's a little bit of a gap where you can get around the corner where the rocks are, and it just kind of seems to lead back up and into that chamber that you were looking at, Quinn. So I think, yeah, if we go back up and all go in together,
Yeah. Okay, gorge.
Oh.
I'll
Yeah.
go in then and
'cause
bring
it
the
all
light
seems
in.
to just lead
Gaylord,
to the same place.
as you're
Yeah.
passing those rocks that cave in, you notice something with your passive perception. So I looked at it there. Just out of the corner of your eye, you notice that there's a little tuft of fur by the rocks. And just
Can I do an investigation?
I'd say with your passive
Alright.
perception, it's enough to get this. You see that there is about a goblin-size hole leading through the rocks.
Is that in the
Is that
same
a gap?
direction as?
It seems to be
It-
moving away from the chamber, but at the moment, even the size of Quenn wouldn't be able to fit in there.
Okay. Have to go around the long way then, I guess.
Yeah, so do you want to come
Yeah.
into where I am, and then we'll be able to go down? Because if you said that it kind of brings
Yeah,
you
let's
back
do that.
up. Okay, so will I continue to go down here then and see?
I would say pause for a
Well,
moment.
down just leads to the
Oh.
rocks.
'Cause
Yeah, down just leads to the rocks.
as you all make your way into this chamber, and I just want to make sure that everybody's there still. Where is this person? I'm gonna move you up. Okay, there we go. Just gonna put you on these little platforms, if that's
Oh
okay.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
As you come into this chamber, you notice that the pool itself is actually quite deep. So I wanted to stop you before jumping straight into the water. You can stand on these little platforms. There's enough room for two of you, basically, to stand on each platform. But as you enter this chamber, the humidity is a lot stronger. You can actually feel it starting to seep through some of your armor, and the leather that you're wearing, it's sticking to you. You're feeling quite just kind of sweaty and gross now at this point. And you can see that, the tunnels do open up. This tunnel here actually isn't level with you. It's about 10 feet up, and there's a kind of a greenish waterfall pouring out of it. And it's at that moment that, as you get closer and closer to the water, you watch as bubbles in 3 different areas of the water.
Oh god, okay.
Can we investigate?
Could
Let's
I-
investigate.
Does a 16
Could I use my lights?
Does 16 hit you, Quenn? Does a 16 hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
My armor class is 10? No. Is it? Is that what I'm looking at? Armor class?
Armor class, AC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a 10.
Okay. So there's a few things that happen here. So I want you to quickly, Quenn, if you could make me. Oh, actually, no, there's no save. Never mind. Sorry, I just reread that real fast. Okay, so what happens, all of you, as Quenn gets close to the edge of the water, those little bubbles bloop, 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 begin to come up, and then a massive maw comes out of the water and swallows Quenn whole. And you watch this bullfrog the size of kind of like a large dog kind of float in the water, and as it opens its mouth again, you hear Quenn inside, and the mouth closes. I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh my goodness.
Me too?
Quenn, yes, you are currently inside a frog.
Got a 2.
So- Wait, can I still roll? Yeah?
You can, yeah. Oh yeah. They just got a sneak attack on you because they were hiding. You rolled high.
Wait, what am I rolling?
You're all right.
Initiative.
Roll an initiative.
Oh god, okay.
Okay, so
Uh,
you're alright. Just let me get these guys on here.
oh wait, what happened?
You're in a frog.
You're still on the frog.
You are currently in a frog. Yes. Can everybody see the frogs?
Oh god, the connection
see
is
the
going
frogs,
again.
yes.
I can.
Just zoom in a little bit on the map so that we can actually see it.
Is there 3?
There's 3. There's 1.
Yeah.
2 and 3.
Oh, May's gone again.
It's okay. We'll give. It's the music as well. The music makes it intense.
It just keeps going in and out for me.
Goes in one camera, goes in the other.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we should be.
All right. Are we all right?
I think so.
Just checking the thing here. Okay, Unalive, Quenn, Orchid, and Gaylord. Perfect. You all went back to the places. That's perfect.
Hey,
Okay.
pass that check.
Lovely. So that's all checked. We're still recording. So after that little pause, Orchid, you are up first. Quenn is currently
Okay.
a frog.
Okay. Let me see. I think my best move is to do my light spell, and then that way it's bright enough for Unalive to be able to see it as well. And Gaylord, I don't know what your vision situation is, but obviously Unalive can no longer see because the torch is in the frog.
Yeah.
I could do my flame, I just feel like just produce light would just be the best.
Okay. So you're gonna want to
Or should I produce?
just so you know, light you can also cast on an object. So you can cast it like if you have a staff or on your sickle, and then your sickle will glow light.
Okay.
Which means you can still fight, but there's still a little bit of light.
Cool. I'm gonna cast it then on my sickle. Yeah.
Perfect.
And then can I go at one of the frogs with the sickle, or is that ambitious?
Technically, with the casting of light, that is your action. So
That's my action. Okay.
At the moment, there'd only be movement or a bonus action, which you don't think you have anything to do. Anything.
I don't think I
bonus
do.
actions.
Yeah, I will just cast light
Perfect. So, Unalive, you can see.
on my sickle.
And to your horror, you watched as Quenn got swallowed up by the frog, and then the frog's stomach is glowing slightly.
Okay, right. So Quenn is in the stomach.
Seems to be. Yeah. Now. Yeah. It's. Yeah. So if that's Orchid's go, Unalive, you are up.
Okay, perfect. I'd like to maybe use my crossbow.
Okay.
Okay, and I kind of want to aim at the frog's eye or something like that.
Oh. Okay.
That's what I'm kind of feeling.
If you're
Okay.
if you're trying to aim at a specific point, that'll be a little bit of a
Okay.
higher DC, higher AC to hit.
Okay, so do you know, just give me a regular old hit with the crossbow. Then.
Regular
No,
old hit?
no. Do you know what? Let's throw all caution to the wind. We're gonna aim at the eye.
Do
We're
it.
aiming
Aim
at
at
the
the eye.
Mhm.
Aim at the eye. Yep.
eye. Okay.
You don't want
Right, so I
to
just take-
accidentally get Quenn as well.
Yeah.
That's
You know.
that's
Have your
cool.
inspiration.
We'll keep it on the eye.
Thank you.
We'll keep it on the
Oh,
eye.
yeah,
We'll
actually,
keep it
yeah.
on the eye.
Can I do bardic inspiration because we're in initiative.
Is Bardic
You have your extra
Inspiration
roll
a
as well.
reaction now?
I don't think so.
I think then it would need to wait for your turn.
Yeah.
You can cast it as a bonus action and then give it to somebody, but unless
Listen,
it's a
I have
reaction,
inspiration
I
anyway.
don't think you do have inspiration. Yeah. So
true.
I have
the DC
inspiration. So look, wait.
The DC is higher, but I'll say you do double damage if you hit. So
Okay, right.
go ahead
Yeah.
and roll
So
to hit.
I just click like crossbow.
Like crossbow.
Okay.
Oh, a non-natural.
Ma-
20.
Eva.
That is
Hey.
glorious. All right, so roll your damage and we'll double it whatever you roll.
Okay.
A 1. Oh no.
Are you all like?
Okay, so it's 2. It's 2. It's 2 points damage to the frog.
But don't you have your inspiration? You can try again. No.
Inspiration usually only goes for like the d20 rolls instead of the damage rolls.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, no, that's no problem.
But that's okay. It's still 2 points of damage, and you've blinded it now in one eye. So what I will say is that it now is going to roll a disadvantage on its attacks because it can only
Okay,
see out of
perfect.
one eye.
Okay.
So I'll write that down here. Disadvantage. One eye. And that's the one that Quinn's currently in. Perfect. Anything else on Alive?
I think. My turn now. You know, I think we're all good.
All good. Perfect. Okay.
Yep.
It now comes to Quenn inside the frog.
Oh lord, what the frick can I do in a frog?
At the top of your turn, you're going to take. Where is my d4?
Would you cut yourself out of it?
So I'm thinking.
You take 2.
So could I do my
just aware, you at the top of your turn, because you were in the frog's stomach, you're going to take 2 points of acid damage as the stomach is starting to dissolve you.
So wait, what? Where do I do that?
You just take it off of your hit points.
Okay. Perfect. Well, it's not perfect, but it'll do. Should I do my one-handed longsword and see if that does anything while I'm inside?
You can attempt to attack if you wish, yeah?
Yeah, I feel like I can't really do much else, can I?
It's up to you.
I might try that. I'll do that. Okay.
So grapple, you are currently in the stomach and grappled, blinded and restrained. So you're going to roll at disadvantage on this, just so you know, because you're inside the actual frog.
Okay.
So that is going to be a 10 to hit, which unfortunately does not do enough to cut through the stomach of the frog.
Okay.
But you are able to kind of move a bit more and wiggle around. What you see, all of you see on the outside, is you see the kind of portion of the sword push against the belly of the frog as if Quenn is trying to cut their way out. So,
Okay.
Quenn, would you like to rage
Would I? Yeah,
as a bonus action?
sure.
Okay.
So do I just click the rage button?
You can click the rage button if you wish. Don't know if it'll do anything. There you go. So now you have...
Your rage.
Yeah, so you're raging. So you will take half damage. And I think you have advantage on strength checks as well. So if you want to try to pry open the mouth of the frog at your next turn, you can.
Okay.
And you do 2 extra bits of damage. So we'll keep that for the next round, okay?
Yeah.
So the moment you can't really do, you can't move or run away because you're in the frog.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So it comes to the frog's turn. So this one here is going to jump out and attack Gaylord. Ooh, with a 11 to hit.
That hits.
That hits. Okay. That is 2 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And this one here is going to take a snap at Unalive. It's going to try to swallow you as well for a 9 to hit.
So, as in, they rolled a 9?
They rolled a 9.
Okay, 13 to hit here, I think. Armor class, right?
Perfect. Yeah, armor class. Yep. All right. So
Okay.
the frog kind of like you have a shield, correct? I believe. As a cleric, you usually have shields.
Yeah, I do. I have a shield.
You have a shield. So I'd say for creative wise, the frog like leaps out of the water and like grabs onto the shield, can't get to you, and then slinks back in. So those 2 are done. The one that currently has Quenn is going to submerge itself.
Rude.
So at the moment,
Hmm.
you cannot see it. And you cannot see Quenn either. We're going to put Quenn there in the center, but you won't be able to see either of them right now. Okay, that is the frogs. Gaylord.
Okay, Quenn, can I ask Quenn how many hit points she has, or is Quinn's underwater, so...
Quinn's underwater. You cannot see Quenn at the moment.
Okay.
You can, however, see bubbles where the frog was.
Okay, I might, I'll hold off my cure wounds until later. Okay, I'm gonna cast my bonus action of Bardic Inspiration on, I think, Orchid is first in initiative, so...
Perfect.
So just to go through that, so it's within 10 minutes. You can roll a die, add the number to the die to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. And you can wait until after you roll the d20 to decide whether or not. So it's like inspiration, regular inspiration like that you can add it afterwards.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
I believe it's a D8 for a level 1 bard.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. So
Orchid, you have a D8 basically to add to an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw for the next 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
That's the.
yeah. Oh, sorry, it's a D6.
Oh, sorry.
Just to be
D6.
honest about it, it's actually a D6. I'm just looking at it there. Okay, and then I'm going to try my hand crossbow.
Okay. Can I ask how
Did I
how do you inspire Orchid as a bard?
Like, hey, you got this. You can do this time.
Do
I know
it
you
for
picked up
Blossom.
last time. You can do it for Blossom. Do it so we can get back to Blossom.
I did not fuck it up last time. Let me be very clear. I killed a wolf and an orc, and then Blossom.
No,
did the rest.
I meant that, like, in this round with the frogs.
Unalive can see now, so you're welcome. Take it back.
I'll take it back. I
Evolve.
take it back.
No, thank you for the inspiration. Work. Okay, I don't have that much
Right.
offensive ability, but work.
Well, it'll give you a boost anyway. With what you can do, and then yeah, my hand crossbow. So do I roll to hit first?
You could roll to hit. Yep. Which one are you aiming for? The one in front of you, or the one in front of Orchid and Unalive?
The one in front of me, probably.
Perfect. Go ahead. Roll to
Yeah,
hit.
the one in front of me. Roll to hit. Okay.
15. That hits.
Nice. Awesome. So do I have to roll my damage as well?
You do indeed. I think you said a hand crossbow.
Hand crossbow, yeah.
I think it's a D6. I think.
1d6.
And then it would be plus
One?
your dex, which is a minus
That's my
1.
dex.
No.
Oh
No.
no!
Oh no. Okay, this isn't.
That's karma. That's karma for taking the piss out of Orchid.
Alright. So arrow
I'm not happy about it.
skims off the body of the frog and does not find purchase, unfortunately. So at the end of Gaylord's turn, we come to the top of the round, Orchid.
I don't know what to do. I feel like Poison Spray is my best offensive ability here. I feel like for some reason in my mind a flame will not work against a frog that's in the water. And also Entangle is not going to work because it's deep water and I don't know how it would really help. And if I use my sickle I might fall in. So I'm going to Poison Spray the frogs.
Go ahead. Poison spray then. I think that's a con save, correct? I think that's what the spell says.
Oh, Conjuration Cantrip? Well, I'll just go for it.
Yeah, it's Constitution save. 12. Okay. No, that is a fail. That's a 4.
Oh,
So they fail. So roll. I think it's a D12.
Oh my god. Jesus.
5 points. Very nice. That's the one in front of you, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. And then don't I also have that inspiration from Gaylord as well? Do I add on to that?
I think you can only add it to an attack, an ability, or a save. It wouldn't. You would be able to add it to
Okay,
damage.
Okay.
So you can keep it for now until if you fail a save or if you miss an attack or something.
Okay.
So no, I think you're all good. So that one takes the damage. That's perfect. Anything else you'd like to do?
Could I throw maybe like my wooden shield down its throat or something to try and like stop it from trying to eat one of the puffs?
Oh, that's really clever and interesting. Okay. So you're gonna make like a
Just
bonus,
jam it. Just
like a
jam it
bonus
down.
action, like kind of throw of the shield. Go
Yeah.
ahead and
It would be fierce. I do a backflip and everything. It would be great.
go ahead and roll me a d20 and add your strength. modifier.
Okay. So D20 roll was 13.
And then whatever the small number in the the 5 on the side, the main stats.
-1.
-1. Okay, so to be a 12 then, which does hit the armor class of the frog. So I'd say with that you're able to actually kind of wedge it into its mouth. Funny enough, blocking off its main attack. So
Nice.
yeah, it's currently choking on a shield, which is always fun.
I don't have a shield anymore, though.
You don't have a shield anymore, so just so you know, because you've done that with your shield, your armor class goes down by 2.
Ah, okay, well, hopefully worth it.
Okay.
Cool. I think that's it then. I can't really move anywhere. I don't want to fall in. Yeah, all good.
Brilliant. All right, unalive.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like crossbow this the frog in front of Gaylord,
Perfect.
and I think I wanna aim for those eyes again.
Aim for the eyes. Go right ahead.
Yep. Okay. Perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Diva.
Very, very nice. That's a natural 20. All right. So you get to do double damage. So you do 6 points of damage. There. 2. Perfect. Okay. All right. Both of those 2 frogs, they're looking a little hurt. Okay. Anything else?
I think I'm all good.
All good. Perfect. Okay.
Mhm.
It comes to Quenn.
God, I don't know what can I do in this little
So there's a few,
leaper's mouth.
that's all right. There's a few things. So you can try to attack it again if you wish, or if you would like to try to escape, you can make like an escape basically check. So because you're raging, you will get advantage on this. So if you want to roll a strength save for me,
How
that'll
do
be
I
up
do that?
on the strength section. It should be your first stat, and you should
Okay.
just click the strength save.
I just see strength, not strength save.
Let's see here.
So it's a box that's called saving throws, and it has strength, dexterity, constitution. It's beside kind of all the stat.
Strength,
Underneath
dexterity,
proficiency bonus.
constitution. Oh yeah, okay, so
So you
click
on-
strength.
Click strength, yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Nice.
23 and 23, so advantage even just you rolled the same thing. So as the rest of you are hitting the other frogs that have arrived, who are kind of moving towards you. One Orchid shoved a shield in its mouth, the other's getting shot in the eye. And currently blinded, which means they have no idea where anybody is. You watch as Quenn just manhandles their way out of the maw of this frog in the water, and you are currently free. You are
Like I said, I'm small but I'm mighty. Ew.
Not the voice. Not the voice.
Absolutely the voice.
brilliant. Very well done. You are now free. You're in the water, but you're free. You are no longer
Yay.
grappled. So I'll move that condition there from you.
Girl, she could get you again. Don't be celebrating. You're still in the water.
This.
Listen, with my luck, those eyes are gonna be gone very soon.
Oh, yeah, I need
Can I move back up to one of the thingies now?
With your movement, yes, you can if you wish.
Can I move to the other one?
Well,
See the
which one do you want to move to?
see the one at the bottom
Or
right?
to that one? If you do,
No.
you could potentially, because you're moving away from an enemy, you could potentially get an opportunity attack, but it's up to you.
That was the way.
Don't do it. Okay, I'll just go back up
Sounds
to.
alright.
I'll go back up to Gaylord.
Okay. So you're gonna move away from the enemy?
Yeah, I'm so small. I'm only 3 feet. I'm gonna drown in that.
Okay. Frog is going to try to attack you as you move away from it. Actually, no, you're within 5 feet, so yeah, you can actually move around and you climb up out because you're currently still within the range of it, so you can actually stay there if you want.
Okay.
And you are out of the water, Gaylord. You watch as a very wet-looking Quenn comes out of the water. Yeah, you just pull out of the water. Perfect. Okay, that is your action and your movement. So it comes to the frogs. This one is currently blinded, but is still going to try to attack Gaylord, but at severe disadvantage. You are very, very lucky, because that is a natural 20 and a natural 3. So this frog misses completely, gets kind of stuck on part of the stone, and is just out of sorts because it's very blind. This one here is mad that its food just escaped. So it's going to try to get you again.
Oh,
Nice.
Why?
You're so tasty.
You're so tasty.
Yeah.
Bite-sized.
Urgh.
Does an 8 hit you? I don't think it does.
No.
No. Okay. Last frog here is going to take an... One can't, actually. It doesn't... It's going to try to get the shield out of its mouth. What's a shield removal roll? I think what I'll do is it'll just use its action to spit out the shield, but that'll be it. It can't do anything else.
Can I catch it?
You can, if you'd like to. Do you want to try to catch it?
Absolutely.
Do a dexterity check for me. So just roll straight dexterity. Or dexterity save, actually. Do that. It'll be easier on the character sheet.
Oh, how do you do the save?
Yep, dexterity save. That's perfect.
Oh, okay.
So it hits you, but you don't manage to catch it. It falls to your feet, but you do have it.
Okay. So I can put my class back up.
You can once you pick it back up. Yeah.
Armor class. Sorry. Yeah.
Does that take that takes an action though,
It
doesn't
does
it?
take an action to pick it back up.
Ooh.
So keep that in mind on
Not
your
really that
turn.
Yeah.
So those are the 3 frogs. It comes to Gaylord.
Okay. I can't use my breath weapon again because I can only use, I need a short rest before I can use that again. Okay, I'm gonna try, and I have a rapier, so I'm gonna try with that. So I just need to roll a d20 again.
Roll 2 d20s with advantage because this thing is blinded at the moment.
Oh, cool.
You're welcome.
So Thank you kindly.
A natural
Oh,
one.
no, I did it wrong.
That's 2 d20s. Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. It just ignore the 31, but 1 is a natural 20, so that's the advantage. So yeah, you rolled a natural 20. So go ahead and roll your damage, and then we'll double it.
Awesome. And that's 1d6 again.
1d6. Yeah.
Hey.
So
6.
3 doubled is 3. That's perfect. Or 6. And that is enough. How do you do this?
So I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember what a rapier
Rapier
or what it looked like.
It's it's like you know the swords that people fence with? It's very long and very thin blade. That's a rapier.
Okay, I'm gonna jam it through the other eye.
This poor frog is just
Let me
Yeah.
tell you. No holds
I mean, they're
barred.
trying to eat
His
us,
eyes
though.
are
Let's
getting
not feel too
snatched off.
for
Exactly.
Yes.
that is true. That is true. Quenn is currently covered in just slimy goop from the belly of this thing.
Quenn is just
yes.
getting it.
It's not
Really
nice,
just-
guys. It's not
He
nice.
just-
You stab through the eye and you pull out the rapier, and one of the eyes comes with it. It's pretty gross. But the frog is dead.
Put that in your
Yep.
pocket now. Put that in your
That-
pocket.
Yeah.
that-
A bit of good luck.
You never know.
Yeah.
It's a gift from me.
Not the wink.
Surprisingly,
I'll
we
bring
can
it
even
back
tell,
to
honestly.
Madam whatever her face is.
We brought
Radar.
you
Be like-
eye. Here you go. Perfect. Okay. So Gaylord, that is your go. Anything else?
I don't think I might could I jump down here? Is that too far? Jump down here?
Where you want to jump, I can't see.
Oh, sorry. The little platform opposite Orchid. Yeah.
I would say you would have to make a jump of 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. 25 feet, actually.
Yeah, maybe not then. I'll just stay where I am.
Okay.
Mhm.
Perfect.
We got this.
I don't want to land in that soup. I'm mostly clean, so
I've managed to be statistic.
Whatever. Okay, whatever.
Covered in viscera and now frog guts. Yeah, it's not nice.
Hey, let's not kink shame.
Alright, so that's Gaylord is finished. Orchid, you were up.
Okay. I am gonna jam my sickle in this frog's eye. Honestly, that's what I'm gonna do.
All of you are
It
aiming
feels like
for
my.
the eyes.
Well, it's a good,
Yeah.
obvious point on a
Yep,
frog,
yep.
and it was very effective on the other one, so might as well.
Perfect. Go ahead, roll to hit.
Because, okay, D6. What is it for a sickle?
It
Or do I roll?
It should be in your actions.
Oh,
The sickle there.
oh,
Hopefully.
oh, it is. It is. Sorry.
Perfect. 16. 16 hits. Higher DC, but yep, that's 16 still hits. So now you can roll your damage, which I think is a D4 for a sickle.
Cool.
3 points of damage. Lovely. That thing is looking hurt.
Can I pick my? This is really cheeky. Can I like pick my shield so that it's like, and then
nice.
I just don't want to use the whole action on it. If not, I might kick it back towards the frog or something. I don't know if that's again too much for one.
I'd say, okay, if you're wanting, I always like to rule on the side of cool. So if you want to try to kick it back into your hand as a bonus action, you're gonna have to make an acrobatics check for me.
Okay.
So that's in your skills. And click acrobatics. Okay. That's a 7. Fortunately, the shield eludes you. And you kick it, and
That's
it
fine.
goes behind you and slides down the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was a
Cool.
cool idea. It was a very cool idea, but
Listen, points for trying. I am gonna stay where I am as well. I'm not gonna do anything else.
brilliant. Okay, comes to unalive then.
Okay. Can I ask him? Is the one that was trying to get May? Is that one still submerged?
No, it's floated back to the surface, looking for its food.
And then which was the other one that's blinded? Are two of them blinded?
This one has one eye that's been stabbed at. This one has not been hit at all.
Okay. Right. I'm going to.
It was inside
take
its
the-
belly.
Yep. I don't think you did any
I'm gonna-
damage to it. So I don't think the.
Rude.
So I'm going to get my mace.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna really bring it down on this frog's head.
Which one?
On
The
its
one
soft
that's
flesh.
8
The one
Quenn,
that's in front of
or
us.
The one in
The
front
one
of
that's in front of us.
you. Okay.
Yep.
Do it. Roll to hit. A 9. Rolling real low, everyone. A 9, fortunately, does not hit.
Hello.
I know. Very. It's real. It's either real high rolls or real low rolls at this point.
I
That's
don't know.
crazy. Okay. Unfortunately, the mace does not find purchase on the frog. I am sorry to say.
Okay, I'm cool for my turn now. Thank you.
Okay. Quenn, raging, covered
Oh god.
in gooiness from the frog. What would you like to do with your longsword?
Let's see. So I'm gonna go after the one that tried to eat me.
Okay.
I want to put this longsword right down its throat. It tried to swallow me.
Do it. Roll to hit.
Okay. Am I doing clicking the longsword 1? Because that's what I'm.
Click the second longsword, because I'm sure you want to do it 2 hands.
Okay.
Do everything with
Let's
2
go.
hands.
Oh.
Oh God.
Do you have an inspiration you can
Nice.
use?
Do you have it? I think you do have inspiration.
I think so. Yes.
Roll again.
Am I rolling the same thing?
Same thing. 18!
Hey.
Nice.
There we go. There we go. Alright, so inspiration used. 18 there. You now can roll your damage.
God,
Which would be
okay.
D10.
Wait, where do I do that again? I keep forgetting.
That's alright. It's right next to where you click the long sword.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. And you're
Hey.
raging as well, so 6, 7, 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Very nice. Ooh. So the frog that ate you is looking very hurt. Both of them are on the edge at the moment, from what you can see.
Not the edge of glory, though.
Not the edge of
No.
glory, no. The edge
No.
of death. And with the coming of end of Quinn's turn, it is the frog's go. And a last-ditch effort. Yes. Okay. I need... Yeah, they're actually both going to do this ability. I need... Let's move here. I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws for me, please.
How do we do this? Dexterity.
So it'll be next to all of the big numbers. Then there's a smaller one that has like strength, dexterity,
Oh, yeah.
constitution. So click on dexterity.
Can I use my inspiration on my dexterity saving?
You can indeed, yes. Oh,
Ugh.
everybody! Oh my!
Oh,
Oh, for
not that. Oh, that's sick.
For bleep's sake.
Everyone.
Tough.
Why are we struggling against these frogs? Like, we
I don't know.
smashed those orcs. Like,
Yeah.
The other fight was yeah. Yeah, it's just the luck of the dice. Sometimes this is what happens. This is what happens in fights. Okay, so all of you are going to take 4 points of acid damage.
I'm
Come
impervious to
on.
acid damage.
Okay, yes,
Oh.
because you're dragonborn.
Did I
so-
take 2? Do I take 2 or
So impervious just
No.
probably means you're resistant. I'm assuming. Is it
resistant? Yes, so do it.
So you take 2. Yes.
Yeah.
How's everyone else looking with 4 points of acid damage?
So that's coming out of my hit points, yeah?
Yes.
Oh god. Okay.
Orchid, I feel like you might be
How
really
many hit
low.
points do you have left?
Orchid, do you have 2?
Okay.
I can't hear you anymore.
No, I can't hear you.
No.
You're good.
Press the button on the speaker. On the headset. The button on. Press the button on the headset.
I'm not using the headset.
Oh.
Oh, you're back.
I can hear you.
You're back. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just my AirPods that went down. I have 2 hit points left.
Okay. Unalive?
I'm real low.
I'm on 5.
Okay, so 5, 5, and 2. Gaylord?
4.
4.
4.
You're 4 hit. Oh. All right. So the 2 frogs, they did basically what they did is they released pustule spores off their back. They basically exploded like pimples. So you were all covered with this kind of weird gooey acid.
Ew.
Yes, they are called sporeback frogs. So that is both of their goes. It comes to Gaylord.
Okay. So I have a longsword, short sword. I'm gonna use the longsword on
Why do
the
you have a longsword
one
and a
closest to
rapier?
me.
Hang on now.
I don't know. Oh no, is that my proficiency?
Oh, you might. Yeah, I think you have a rapier and a crossbow.
Okay.
I think that's the starting for.
Yeah.
Bard.
Okay. I'll use my crossbow, my hand crossbow.
Perfect.
So
18. That hits.
18.
8.
Awesome. D6.
Jeez. 2 and then add your, I think it's Dex.
No!
No?
My dex is -1. Oh, you said that would come back to haunt me.
Okay, so what is funny in all of this is that it actually only had 1 hit point left.
Okay.
So, at least. So, you don't do as much damage as you're hoping, but it's enough to basically kill it. So this frog here is now dead. Just
Awesome.
This is so funny. It's 1 hit point left.
That is funny.
Okay, Gaylord, anything else?
No, I think I'm good. I don't have anything else I think I can do right now.
Okay. If that's the case, then top of the round, Orchid.
Okay, I am going to use my Produce Flame spell, and I'm going to hurl it at the target,
At the frog.
and then that does 1d8 damage, according to the thing.
Perfect.
So hopefully that does enough.
Go ahead to roll. I think it's a you produce the flame. I think if you're gonna throw it, that's a natural 20. Very, very good. So roll your damage.
And 1d8.
So it's a 3 plus doubled is 6. That is enough. How do you destroy this last frog?
So I produce a flame, but it goes like really, really well. So it's like a huge flame. I just get it right down his throat where my shield was earlier.
Very good.
And the frog like starts to like cook from the inside out. It's really disgusting and like horrible, and then it just explodes everywhere.
Ooh.
And I pick up my shield, and I don't get any exploded goo on myself. So I have my shield again.
You do have your
Rude.
shield. So
It's canon. It's canon now.
you can bop your AC back up. You have your shield again. And yes, you are officially have survived another set of combat. Well done. And as the bubbles settle and the creatures sink down to the bottom, you are now once more alone in the sewers.
Jesus. We just went through a lot.
Hey.
That was a
Yeah.
lot.
We
Mary,
have.
you know?
We have just been through a lot.
Yeah, you're all a bit hurt. You're a bit sore.
Yeah.
A bit tired and a bit done with this day.
I'm covered in
Is that-
goop.
Does
Yeah.
anyone have a heal that we can give to Orchid?
Yep. So I have Cure Wounds,
Okay.
and I have 2 spell slots. So who's on 2? It's Orchid and
I'm 2.
is it? You're on 2. Okay, so I'm going to give a Cure Wounds to Orchid, which is a 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
Perfect. Very good.
So if I just click that, that should do it automatically.
It should. If not, we can roll. There you go. Oh, 8 points of healing, Orchid.
Hey,
Awesome.
back to normal.
Let me just. That's me fully healed then.
Brilliant. All right. So back
Awesome.
up to full.
Is anybody else really low?
I'm on 5, so I think I'm on paper now.
I'm on 5 as well.
Lovely. Okay. So, in the quiet sections of this chamber, you all kind of have an general idea of that moving further downward in the sewers seems to be where the other tunnel was leading. So that's this tunnel here. So, for kind of expedience sake in this sense, who wants to lead the charge through this tunnel?
I can go. My sickle is still
Glowing?
bright and light.
It is. All right. So you're going to lead the way. Who follows Orchid?
I'll follow Orchid, stay behind the light.
Stay by the light. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll follow up the back. You
Brilliant.
want to
Okay.
go ahead of me,
So
Quenn?
I'll go.
Perfect.
George.
Okay. So, in all that is going on, can I have a perception check from everyone?
What
Now
the
we're
actual
The
rolling
connection
high.
is going again.
Now we're rolling high.
Now we're rolling high. Of course, now we're rolling high.
God. Hello?
Hello? There we are. Internet just cut out there for a second. Oh, it cut out again.
Are we still here? Oh, we're
Hello?
back.
I'm here.
Okay,
I think
don't
it's
know.
I know
There
I'm
we
here.
go.
Okay,
Oh,
Okay, we're
it's back again.
it's back.
perception check from all of us.
Perception check from all of you. Now we're all rolling high.
Oh,
Wow.
God. Hold on. I missed
God.
what that was. Wait, what am I doing again?
Perception check.
Perception
so that'll
check.
be in your skills. Down towards the bottom. The P's. Perfect. So 21, 17, and 14. Okay. I'd say, even with a 9 Orchid, all of you are currently making your way through this tunnel, and there's an echo. Not just of your footsteps, but of a voice, it seems. A small, quiet little whisper that seems to be bouncing through the tunnels in all this space. And you get down further, and I'd say even too here, I'm just going to move you off of the map. We'll just go back to here. Because more of the theater of the mind. Because as you're moving through these tunnels and these spaces, this little voice continues to speak. Hushed at first. And then you all begin to hear. And after recovering the witch's bones, the heroes set off to save the town, and they lived happily ever after. You see that, Mr. Fluffy Butt? They were 2 goblins too, and they're just like me. One day, I want to be an adventurer. None of you can see where this voice is coming
Spooky.
from, but you do see a teeny tiny flicker of light at the end of this tunnel.
Shall we
Who's,
charge on ahead?
who's first? Is it Orchid?
It's Orchid first.
Me
I
first.
think so, yes.
Yeah. I vote that we keep moving.
Well, I have one of my cantrips where I can project my voice. I can project my voice to this person to get them to reveal themselves to us before we approach.
But what if they run away?
I'll be like, running away will be futile. You know, just to see if you won't run away. Do you know?
I don't know. As a fellow pet stealer, I just don't think that's how we roll. I feel like this person is going to really want to keep this cat. He's already renamed it. You know, I see myself in this goblin, really. I think we should just approach and just say, hey, she's really sad about this cat. I think we should get it back to her. And maybe you can visit him or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Come to
Quenn,
a different
I agree.
solution.
Can I ask a question about message?
You can indeed.
So it doesn't say they say it says they have to be in target within range, which is at 120 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't say I have to be able to see them. I just need to point my finger in their direction.
It does indeed, yes.
Okay. So I'm totally up for a booming voice of Unalive. But the other option we have with message is I can whisper a message into their mind, and they can reply to me in their mind as well.
That sounds
Interesting.
more approachable.
As an option.
Maybe
Yes.
less risky.
Mm.
I'm down for
But
that.
also
Running away is
would
futile.
Listen, I'm always trying.
we could do a
But I'm
combo.
always scary.
We could do,
Do you
we
know
could
what?
do a
If he
combo. I
react-
could whisper.
If he's a cheeky little bastard, I'll whip out the voice. Okay. So we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what it's giving. Okay.
Okay, what should I say?
Well, he's named this cat, so I'm curious as to whether or not it is actually his cat or if it's the lady's. You know,
Mm.
because cats would just leave if they weren't feeling the vibe.
True.
So,
But
No.
also, this was only a day ago.
Maybe we
And
should just ask
as we-
outright if he's prepared to return the cat.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
You know, so simple to the point. We know what
There's
we're getting into.
something, yeah, something like, is it Mr. Fluffy Butt's very far away from home. His mommy's looking for him.
That's so ominous. Mr. Fluffy Butt is very far away from home.
So you cast message and you say those words in the direction of the person. Okay. All of you hear a sound. And Gaylord, you hear a teeny tiny feminine voice in your head.
Ooh.
Mama? That's it.
Plot twist.
Did you accidentally message the cat, Diva? Were you talking telepathically with the cat by accident?
I didn't.
Or do you have kids? I don't know your life.
I don't have kids.
Okay.
I am child-free by choice. Like,
Well,
Maybe
doesn't sound like it. That's all
maybe
I'm.
clarify your
No.
message.
I will relay what I heard to everybody. I can only do that once.
No, it's a cantrip. You can do it as many times as you want, I think.
Okay. Oh, it is a cantrip. Sorry. I'm not your mother.
Are you saying that to us, or
Or do I do a
to the-
Megan Trainer?
It's a choice.
I am your mother. Listen to me.
Oh my god!
Up to you. What do you say?
I see. He can't see you.
No, they can't see me.
Oh, she, feminine voice. She can't see you.
Oh no! I just had a thought. What if this is like where they live and the mother's like expected home?
What if it's the frogs? No, that would be silly. Or what?
Can I do a quick perception check behind me?
For what? What are you looking for?
How many times do we have to
looking-
establish we have not been followed? We have not
Yeah,
been followed. We're
yeah.
good. We're good. Let's just
We've
have a
been
chat with
distracted
this
by
child.
frogs for the last 10 minutes.
It's true. It's true. You can go ahead and make
Yeah.
a perception check. Yeah, good.
Just for my own paranoia.
A 12.
It's a 12.
Glancing behind you, all you see is the last few bubbles of the frog slowly, gently kind of floating under the water.
R.I.P.
But the rest of you,
Okay.
as you kind of peek down the rest of this tunnel, you do see a little green face peek around. These long, long ears, big, kind of like teeth that are misshapen out of her mouth as she's holding on to a very fat orange ginger cat. Peeking around the side, you see a 2-foot tall little goblin girl.
Let's get her.
Oh my god, Orchid.
It's time to eat.
Can we talk to her? Does she look scared?
She does look pretty scared of all of you, yeah. But she's kind of looking down the tunnel, and when she sees you all, she kind of and kind of moves around the side.
Okay.
Oh.
What? Like we can because I have
Something good because
I've-
it'll be all.
I have my aura where people kind of want to assist me. I can kind of approach and I'll be intimidating, but she'll kind of maybe want to assist me in giving me the cat
You're
maybe.
trying to intimidate the child to assist you.
Well, that's what it's giving. That's what it's giving in my description here, I guess. I have a vibe that people are like, Jesus, this is the real deal, like, you know. Let's give him a hand, like, you know.
I'd say
Oh.
because it's a child, she's gonna roll for it to see if she even understands that you might need assistance.
Okay.
She rolled a 17. She's terrified of you. We're all a bunch of
Okay.
very large, well, except for Quenn, in this space, in a space that she's been living. So at the moment, as much as I do want to respect those backstory things, in this case, I think she's a
Oh
little
no,
bit
that's
more
cool.
scared
That's cool with me.
of all
You're with
of
like
this.
a give me top, you know.
Um, but yeah, you can.
I might do another message.
You can approach if you
Sorry.
wish, or you can, or you want to send a message.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe I forgot this. I have a spell called Charm Person. I could just hit her with that, and then maybe she'd be like, "Oh hey, you guys aren't so scary."
It's up to you. You
Yeah,
can
but-
also try talking to her. It's up to you.
I think we're going to talk. I feel like she's.
She seems skittish. I don't know, girls.
Mm.
I think
If I-
she's too scared to do like to be able to be like here. She's like the cat seems to be her only comfort. So she's gonna
But
hold
how
on to
far
that.
away? Yeah.
Oh, she's only like maybe 15, 20 feet away from you.
Okay, so she's within range for charm person. If I whisper to her again, just go. Look, we're not going to hurt you. We're just trying to find this cat.
Mm-hmm.
Make a persuasion check for me.
She's so persuasive.
No persuasive. Not very persuasive.
Go ahead. Lord. That's your second message though to her. You've said you've had the first one and then a second one. You can roll advantage, I'd say, because you're already making contact. Okay. She kind of peeks around the corner again. You can come join me by my candlelight, but I have to ask, did you happen to see my ma and pa? They told me to hide down here.
We killed her parents.
Dead.
We killed her parents earlier.
Stop.
They told me to hide.
Now, mind you,
And I just I've been down here for a few days. Do you want to come join me by the candlelight?
We'll join.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
It's the least we can do.
Okay. You go.
Quenn is like not. Quinn's not vibing with it.
can I quickly, just to the group, why are we trusting her to sit by the candle? She is still a goblin.
Can we do it? She's a baby.
We heard
Hey,
we
listen.
heard her be honest and genuine with her intentions for the cat. She didn't even know we were listening to her, but she was just talking about the cat as if she wanted. Do you know what I mean? She just wanted company. So I'm inclined to believe her. And she asked genuinely mommy when she heard the message from Gaylord. So I'm just like, I'm believing in the story.
That's so sad.
Okay, let's sit by the candlelight, I think.
Welcome by the candlelight, and you can see now she's sitting kind of cross-legged. I think I have a photo of her. I'm hoping she
Oh,
comes
she's
up.
so
Diva! There's Diva!
It's loading. Hold on. Oh!
There's a fly, girl. Come on. Oh.
So she sits
I'm an orphan.
in the candlelight.
It's my real hair, Hanny.
She sits there by the candlelight. You notice that there's actually 3 candles that have all kind of melted together, kind of in the center. She has a bunch of books around her. They look like picture books. Currently one is open. You can actually see that she was reading. That was what she was reading before. And Toffee is a very handsome, slightly posh-looking orange tabby cat. I will show you all Mr. Toffee, the handsome ginger gentleman.
Oh, love him.
Looking at all of you with those hooded eyes, each and every one of you, and sitting in Mezzie's lap, quite content. And she kind of, she seems to kind of just look at you all. I haven't had a lot of people down here, but I saw Mr. Fluffy Butt in the window, and he just looked so sad and alone, like me. So I know I shouldn't have took him. I'm really sorry, but I'm not supposed to leave until Ma and Pa get back.
who's breaking the news.
Girls, like we killed her parents. What should we do?
I feel like
Can
we're
we-
anti-heroes. Like we've stolen
I
a horse.
wonder. What if we give her the horse in exchange for the cat? She wants the horse.
She's trying to fit a horse in this tunnel.
But she could use the horse to leave the village, find other orcs to go or goblins.
Find her
to go
dead
lower.
parents right outside the village gates.
We'll
Yeah,
make sure she goes at the
thank
back
you very
entrance, okay?
Heads on spikes.
But I'm kind of leaning towards like we should just tell Miss Bookshop Lady that we couldn't find her cat, or that we found her cat dead or something. But then if we leave the little girl down in the tunnel, she'll die as well. So.
But also, if we're just gonna, we can't leave the cat down here either because the cat's gonna also die. So the cat needs to go. Period.
Could we convince the old lady to adopt the little girl?
You don't know. That's
We
a
should
choice
find
for
out.
you to
Okay,
decide.
let's think about this because the goblin stole the cat. Of course, the lady is
Screw
not
this.
gonna want to do that.
And
We
she was
can-
also just
we can
attacked
lie to
by
her.
goblins and orcs.
True, but we could explain that we've killed this little girl's parents. We could lie to her. We could just make up a story and be like, "This little girl saved your cat."
Gaylord, do you have
like-
charm person as well?
Yes.
We could combine and try and charm Lady, Madam, whatever. That this child belongs there. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, Roderica. We could combine our charm person maybe and try and convince her to keep the child and the.
Yeah.
But we also
I
have
think
to convince the child to come with us,
That's true.
and we have to bring the news to the child that we killed her parents.
We don't have to do that.
Well, why else would she
Don't
have to live
do
with
that.
that?
Can you live with that
Why-
guilt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Up to you. This is the social dilemma of this one shot. What do you all do with the little girl that you killed her parents?
I'm really mad on this horse. Like we were mad to bring this horse with us, and I think we should use it. I think we should send her off on the horse, break the news, and just be like, "You got to get out of here. Go run. Go live your life. Be a goblin
we
somewhere."
like some crazy people killed their parents. You need to go. It's not safe here.
Literally.
Here's a horse.
Let's do it. Let's
Yeah,
do it. And we
okay.
bring back the cat. Everyone's happy.
Yeah, and then we can move on. It's a new chapter for us then.
We can use charm person as well, just so that she believes us. That wasn't us
Yeah.
that killed her parents.
Yes.
Period.
We're going to manipulate a child. Just so
Yeah.
we're clear, we're manipulating the
Yeah.
child.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really, really clear. So you
Yeah.
want to. Also, just so you all are aware, charm person only lasts an hour, and then after that, that's.
So we have to
She'll be
do
gone
this quick.
She'll be gone.
Yeah,
She'll be
never
gone. She'll
come
have to do it
Yeah.
regardless.
How
She'll
are
have to
we
do it
going to get
regardless.
away fast without the horse?
We don't have to get away.
We don't need to get away fast.
Well, we don't know if we need to get away fast yet, but
I can steal another one. It's no problem. It's fine.
literally.
It was easy the first time. Look, Lord knows I can do it again. I don't know if I want to lie and manipulate an orphan. It doesn't feel like the right thing to do. In
Oh,
this
who
case.
cares?
Especially not when we orphaned her.
We did orphan her. I feel like we owe her something, so what do we have that a child could want?
Do you know what? Maybe we'll pool together our contents of our packs to give her stuff to survive on.
I do have rations.
We can pass around some stuff. She'll be able to survive on the horse, so she can go find maybe another clan, tell them their story. She can live with other goblins and hopefully be raised.
Can I
Just had her to
clarify
go out.
with the DM as well? Charm person works for an hour. Does that mean any lies we tell are instantly like turned into the truth in our memory? So like if we are like, oh listen, someone killed your parents, you need to get out of here, it's not safe, run, don't ever come. In an hour's time, she'll be like, I killed my parents.
Charm person. Okay, so charm person. It makes someone familiar and friendly with you, But what you're talking about is a much higher level spell that is modify memory. Or putting a memory into somebody's brain. So
Okay.
Charm Person is more something that will only really last for about an hour, and then after that hour, they will know you charmed them. And they will know that they were lied to.
Should we kill the child?
No. We can
It's an
tell
easy
the
solution.
truth.
I'm not gonna lie. Should we kill the child?
No, we can tell the truth to this child, and this child will not be able to do anything to us. This child.
Okay, actually,
Honestly, I think we should kill the child.
no. So I'm down with what Aaron was saying. Unalive. About telling the child the truth. But then, if that goes to crap, then we can kill the child.
Oh.
But the child's not
I
going to
just
do
think
anything. The child is scared.
Yeah, but her parents are dead. Like, what's she gonna do?
Send her off on the horse. Stop holding on to this horse, Miss
She
Orchid.
can hear us having this conversation right
Leave
now
this
as
horse
well.
alone. Leave this horse alone.
Girl, that's easy for you to say, but Blossom and me go way back, okay?
No, y'all
Blossom and I-
don't. Go away.
Your spell will wear off after one clip of a branch
I
that
was gonna
she's,
say,
riding with you on.
I think it only lasts an hour as well.
Well, she loves me anyway at this point. She's our horse, so it doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, maybe that does work, but then why do we assume this child can control a horse?
So
Go ahead.
Gaylord.
I was just gonna say, what if we just tell the child that, look, we happen to see on our way into town, like, we're not from the town, but just that their parent, because she's not gonna leave the sewer until her parents come back.
Girl.
So we're gonna have to just
Also,
tell her parents are
been
dead.
inciting violence on us. Like, they kind of pulled up with that wolf. So, am I self-defense? Question mark.
Are we
Listen,
really
I feel
going
like
to use the
I feel like we don't even need. This child is not going to be able to do anything to us. We should
Yeah.
just tell the truth. Give
Follow
her the
you guys'
lifeline.
lead.
Give her the lifeline that we're going to propose as consolation for killing the parents, and then she gets to maybe make a life for herself because there's not much else we can do, and then the one gets her cat back.
Okay, Hammer.
and just
brace
hope that
yourself.
she doesn't grow up.
Okay, let's just do it.
Vengeance of-
Let's do
We
it.
can ensure she doesn't grow up. We can make sure that doesn't happen.
Oh my god. I am learning so much about all of you.
I said New Leaf. I said I was going to be nice, New Leaf. Okay, so
This
I'm gonna
is
follow.
not a new
I
leaf.
lead.
Excuse me, ma'am. Let me speak to the manager right now.
Oh my
Excuse me.
God. Okay, yeah, let's
Okay. What do you...
try charm our way out of this.
Okay, so you're gonna charm the child.
No, on Live's plan. But just tell the truth or whatever it was.
Tell the truth, I
Okay,
guess.
you're telling
the truth or whatever.
Okay. How do you tell the truth?
Okay.
It's not
I'm
me.
going to-
That's not it.
I'm gonna.
Do you want to give her
do my
some food
best.
first?
So,
I'll hand her rations to my bag, and I'll implore everyone else to pool their resources to this child. I'm
I
going to try
too
and look as
have some
look as not
rations.
scary as possible. I'm gonna like bend down. I'm gonna look sweetly into their eyes, like
Because hurts.
I was like, my child, I'm so sorry. Your parents are no longer with us. They died at the outskirts of the city. We are going to give you some of our resources to help you on your journey, because you're going to have to leave this place on a horse that we are also going to give you. We're going to have to take this cat back to the owner, or we're going to have to send you on your way, fortunately.
No, we killed your parents. Give us back the cat, and here's a horse. Good luck.
What? Who is going to check me like this little child?
Well,
so the little girl in front of you, eating her way through your rations with little fluffy toffee in her lap. Listens to the words that you're saying, and they seem to resonate. And you can see bits of tears forming in her eyes. And then a kind of shiver of fear, of distrust, of not knowing, was it you who killed them, or was it the people above? There's an anger suddenly in her little eyes. And that's when you all hear, "Really? You're telling the truth to a small little scared child?" Toffee looks up at you, Unalive, speaking clearly and in common. He kind of poofs his way up, and in a flush of smoke and sparks, all of you are twisted and pulled away from reality. You feel yourselves made and unmade again, moved through time and space until each of you, boom, 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 hit the ground in a thud. Your heads are reeling, your bodies are aching as the smell of vanilla and chocolate fill your nostrils. And you kind of, one by one, start stepping up and looking around, and the place you find yourselves in is alien. Bright colors, just dancing dragonflies the size of people. Trees that loom over you and seem to move and sway in non-existent wind. You all lay at the feet of a large, tall, elvish-looking man with a mop of ginger hair. An archfey, to be exact. With a little goblin girl in his arms. "Have fun in the Feywild, dears. I have some tea waiting for me at home." Snaps his fingers and vanishes. And you are all now trapped in the Feywild. And that is
To the
where
color.
this story ends.
Whoa. Okay.
Damn, she got us, girl.
She really
Wow.
did. She got us
She
together.
did. We could not
Yeah.
kill a child. We should have killed
We can. It's not. We can kill a child.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you realize it wasn't the goblin girl. Toffee was the ginger archfey.
It was-
Yes.
he was
It's always the gingers.
So it was the gingers.
Always. Watch out for them.
So, well done. Interesting, a bit
Yeah.
of a social dilemma there. That was fascinating to watch you
Yeah.
all deliberate. But well done. I hope you all had fun. And thank you all to our wonderful listeners who joined us this evening. We hope you all had a great time and enjoy the rest of Pride. So,
Yay!
thank you all.